Cluck, 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 cluck. Oh, sorry, am I talking chicken again? What I meant to say was, hello and welcome to the stream. We are going to be streaming some more oxygen not included, with plenty of oxygen and lots of included, or excluded, depending on your perspective. Now, just firing up the missiles, winding up the springs, spinning the cogwheels, getting things ready. Wiggling our wiggly eyes. And if we are in, aha! Look at that. We're in. Get cracking. At the end of the previous episode, there was a swarm of dupes just marmalised his abyssalite here. Before I could even click save, they had done it. It was an impressive speed. There was an impressive amount of them. And we're cracking into here in the hopes that we can get this going before this machine reaches pumping out points so that we can steal some of this crude oil and make a liquid lock right here. We are going to come up a bit extra high on this one. How far back did we go here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the ladder from the back of the well. So 1, 2, 3, 5 is the ladder. That's the ladder in. Ladder in. And then we'll go across like that. Maybe a bit higher actually. Go across at this height. Yeah. Cancel things there that we don't want. And make a bit of digging. Yep. What is that? That's igneous. Well, we're going to put a tile there. Just make sure nothing ever leaks when we go and dig the other side out. This will be the input instead of there. That's not a good spot for the input. That will go like so. Is that the right height? That doesn't seem the right height to me. That's got to be down by 1, right? Here it is. This part here. Yeah. Cancel that one. Cancel that one. Cancel that one and bring this right into there. This piece will be got rid of. Actually, that piece. Right now. Make ourselves a little liquid lock so that when we bust in here, we've actually already put it in place. Come and do this lot, please, ladies and gents. Come and do this lot. So then we'll put in some more tiles. Where are we going to tile it from? Wait, how tall is this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then on the side. 1, that one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's this row there. That is that height there. That's where we're going to. Don't know how far back we're going to go, but we're going to go to there. These guys are very loud, so I'm going to turn them down a smidge. That's not necessary. But maybe a couple like that will be necessary. That will be necessary, but I'm going to cancel those two so they can get in and do it all. Right. Then we will deconstruct, should I say, those two ladders so that we can put a liquid vent. Plumbing, a liquid vent made of steel. Right there, please. And we'll use a bit of liquid piping. Plumbing, just normal, but we'll make it out of obsidian anyway. It's probably easier to come up there, isn't it? and actually build it. That and liquid pipe. Snipper-ah, snipperoo, snipperee. I haven't had any messages saying that the liquid pump is overheating yet. So we'll let them just get on and build stuff. Probably bring this up and link it to there. That'll look a bit smarter then. And it means we can chop it out from the other side without any fear of breaking our lock. Could stick a pump in there and feed it to the boiler, to the oil well. Let's put in some ladders on this side so that we can kind of go over the top once we're in there. That, perfect. These are igneous ladders, aren't they? Oh well. They've made them out of something a bit better. Sweep only. I do not want that on sweep only. I want some obsidian brought down. Please bring me obsidians. Yeah, this is being thickened up nicely. Bring that tube down a bit more. There we go. Bit of starvation. Poke shell. Depends which one. Well, it's not good if it's these guys dying. But don't worry, we'll be sending some lovely materials over. Ooh, let's go to Ughita and actually set this darn thing to take off allow manual use. Bit of organic. Bit of dirt. No. That was a thing. Right. Copy settings to all of those. Thing's got to be the 8. There it goes. It'll only run while there's power for it to run, but sending polluted dirt now. Let's go to the other side and see. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Polluted dirt is coming out. On his way up the train. Woo woo! Excellent. Probably could have got it there a lot better if we'd gone within these tiles. Just gone a more direct route. But there's so many rails everywhere. We'll follow this along and make sure this is definitely set to polluted dirt. It is. What's on the rail? Polluted dirt. Oh, they're going to be so well fed now. Coming up here, it's coming over there. It's going to jump over there, run along here. I run down here and drop off right there. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. We could drop it up here and it'd fall down there. No need for it to come all the way here. But don't worry guys, you're going to be fed very soon. So that is going to be the machine's job to feed you. There shouldn't be any ladders. Deconstruct that ladder before it gets here. Thanks. Whoever that was. See if I can see it. Oh, there it is. Haha! There is so much polluted dirt coming over. I'm excited to feed the old poker shells. They're going to be delighted with all this food. Look at it. Look at it. Loads of it. Ah. I just want to see it run through here and get through there and then carry on. Then I'll be one happy bunny. We may at some point thicken this up by one more level just so that we can put all this in the wall apart from the filter obviously, but we can put most of it in the wall. So it's not coming out in open space. But that's such a relief to see that running at last because that means steel. That means lime. That means steel. And we need lots of it. So now not only can we send stuff over there, they can send stuff back and it will drop right here where the dudes in the base can get it. And the people outside the base can also reach it. We can send stuff over that we might think that they want. This system's a little bit janky because it's stuck in such a small area. But it is working. Uh-oh. How the hell did you get in here? That means there's a grub egg problem, which is going to be sent into here. So is that set to grub eggs? Yeah. Set to eggs? No, not you. But you. You're not set to eggs. This one filters out sweeter eggs. This one filters out mud. Are you set to grub eggs? Ah, yeah, you are. This one's filtering out sweeter eggs. Oh. What we'll do is we'll change that to grub egg. Don't want you anymore. And where are you? Oh, there. Ah, that's now grub egg. And make sure these do not sweep up any sweet little eggs anymore. Nope. Take that off. Copy settings. Close. That way we can use this bin here. And we can, that's for data banks. We'll use this one then. We'll set it to sweeter eggs. It is set to sweeter eggs. We'll put it on high and we'll take it off of sweep only. Oh crap. No, don't do that. I clicked all by mistake. Sweeter eggs on a 9. Just bring them here. So if there are any more eggs in the freezer, they should get them out and bring them. Any grub eggs, we've got to remove those as well. So that's got to be set to... Oh, pardon. grub eggs. So if there's any grub eggs in the freezer, I'll go and get them out. Just what you don't want to see, a grub in your fridge. So when he stands at the front, they can shoot him. Better hope there's no more grub eggs in there when they're done. Ooh, when we're getting surf and turf. If it dies right in that spot, we're okay because it'll leave its meat there. There you go. Well, there shouldn't be any more grub eggs in there. Let's just click this and don't want that. I don't want that. Critter egg. Grub. Grub egg. And then we can check on here. I don't even see grub egg. Red pills, data banks, grub egg, 0 units. There we go. So there's definitely none in that room. Oh, that's a relief. Right, grubs will be dropped out here, and sweetles will stay down the bottom. No grubs, but there's a few sweetles in here, so we'll just drop them out there. We'll put that back onto sweep only. Oh, I saw you coming. Desperate for a job to do. That way, when we sweep them up, they'll go in there, but this was the remnants of whatever it was when we were building this. Going a bit bizarre. I'm thinking of actually planting the lettuce again. Because we've got 11 tons of bleach stone in here. How much were they using? I can't remember now. Waterweed seed. 500 grams. Oh, okay. We got 11 tons. So 500 grams would last a long time. You're wrong, but then they need what? Salt water, 5 kilos of cycle. Oh, that's a pain in the butt. Salt water. Well, that's brine. Right, let's follow the old polluted dirt for a moment. It's tailing through here. All this. Not more plastic being sent abroad. Uh-oh. Somebody forgot to cancel that. Oh, sand. Sand being sent abroad. Oh, well, fine. Send a bit of sand, I don't care. Mop that bit up. These guys, wrangle this guy up. Wrangle that one. Right. Food is coming through. It's dropping down there. The sweeper is putting it into there. Storage bin is on nothing. So they can't reach it. So all this polluted dirt will just sit here. They can't reach it. It would be a good idea for him to send a tiny bit of sand over. So that it ends up there. And then the sweeper will automatically feed that deodorizer. We can tell this. Wait, oh, it sweeps out clay anyway. Of course it does. Yeah. Well, any clay that drops out of that deodorizer will be put into there. But we could do with a tiny bit of sand drop down here. A good way to do that would be to stick a tile right above it. Stick a storage container bin on there. Once they've built that, we'll fill it with sand. Delete that tile and drop the sand down. Perfect. So we will now have fed bookshelves. That storage bin can be got rid of. We don't need it. Don't want to, in my vision, win my way. Sweep up some of this junk. We could probably support a bigger room now. I don't want to move anything to make it bigger. We could make it bigger by going up here, I guess. We could probably support 8 if this room was big enough. With all this polluted dirt coming over from the other side. The more will come over when he's got power. I'm pretty sure that's all it was. Yeah, there you go, look. Loads in here. Buckets and buckets of it. Right, so I want to mop up here as well. We'll do that on a slightly higher priority, because otherwise you won't do it at all. And then I think we need to come through there with a bit of ladderage. Dig out this stuff. That falls down as well. A little bit polluted in here. We can brick that up to raise it, but I don't think there's any point. We're mopping it out. Then we'll have to tell him to empty it, because I don't want him to accidentally take the toilet water and drop it in here. So, how much power are we getting out of these guys? Only 400 each. There's no food for them. Ah, there is food here. Yeah. Ramped and whatever. Yeah. Okay, fair. I get it. If we could dig through the bottom here. We'll wait until the game is saved. Now the idea is we give him ranching, or we send a rancher over and we do it properly. We actually wrangle them and put them in the ranch and do it actually properly. There's dupes over there that are idle. We could send them over. Send one of them at least over. Let's come down here though. And give them something to do, I guess. Hello, punk, how are you? Right, let's whack a room around this thing. Brick it up like so. Cancel that one. We will. Everything now, just you know, what we need. And what we need is well, for starters, we need the polluted dirt to feed the poke shells, and there is a lot of polluted dirt over there, so makes sense to fire some of it over. I'm going to bring that back by a few. There's no point making it squished up. I mean, it's all compact designs. They're all wonderful, aren't they? But wait, Why do we need to make it compact? So we'll build this. This will naturally get to this height and then overflow into there. But I don't want to wait for that to happen, so we might move this lower. So it makes its own water. Liquid lock, should I say. It's not water, is it? Yeah, they just get here and then they bug off to... Yeah, okay, fine, whatever. Just go away and don't bother us. We're busy. We're doing some work. So this would naturally make its own liquid lock and then pour out, but I keep forgetting I'm not doing that technique this one. Normally, like, I just have a pump outside and just mop it, you know, just put a room and make this whole bottom layer is just a storage tank of crude oil. Well, I'm not doing that this time. No, no, no. We're doing things differently. So this needs to actually come down lower. What I mean by lower is probably more like this design. Yeah. So the ground floor of it is like... Have you started pumping out? You can't have done. Ah, it's getting there though. It's actually getting into the count. Because we're going to use that to make this liquid lock. I don't want to accidentally overload it. Right, that's all vacuum, so we don't have to worry about that. But we do need at least some liquid in our liquid lock before we can proceed. Oh, that's a bit nasty like that. Let's lower that ladder. Yeah, that's better. That one can go when that's been built. But more similar to this. Yeah, I think that's better because then it gives a nice deep way in and it's not likely to overflow. It's possible, but it's not as likely. Back over here. Oh yeah, how are we going to do that then? That means basically just removing these, doesn't it? Just remove those. How you'd normally have a liquid lock. And then we can brick up this side. Come on. Click, click. So that gives us the entrance. This will then be the entry. That'd be the way in for the duplicant who's going to get the lucky job of doing the work. Venting the thing. And then we'll deconstruct that bit. Not the... Well, yeah, might as well. Go uncover this thing so that we can at least have a look at it. Look at that. Oh, we've cooled down the magma so much. What are you coming in here for? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're not taking that out, are you? You got things in your hands. Uh-oh. That's the problem with working in two different locations. Like, we can't get through to there unless we seal that off and make that a vacuum, and then we could come through this way. Could actually make it... No, we still can't make it one way unless we put the doors in here. Gotta be careful. That's why we're going to stop using igneous, I think, and we're going to start using obsidian. They're bringing some over. I keep forgetting and using igneous all the time. Not too bad as long as I don't bring it in here. Want any sour gas? Otherwise, we'll just have to come in here and dig all this out so that it gets covered in magma again. There we go. Build that. This is all chill. We can deconstruct these buildings. No. We'll deconstruct that bit just so I can see what the heck I'm doing. I'm going to bring that down to 200. So that it starts to pump out. Whatever it's making now, it's going to pump out into this liquid lock. Yeah. 98 degree crude oil. I think our liquid lock's definitely got a bit warmer. Well, that was 38 or something. Let's pop back to Ughita. Ughita. Who's our blueprint? Ah, you can have some of that. You're out of power? Yeah, I thought so. enable that building, but he really enjoys doing everything except for that. Right, put your water in there, please. Spit out. That's got food poisoning. He's put that in it. That's supposed to be on sweep only. Yep. Ah, crap. It's all got food poison in it. Well, we're going to try something I've not tried before. At some point, we're going to make this side of this tank glass. We're going to shine a light through it. See if we can irradiate it. Would be a test. I've not done that before, but apparently you can irradiate the germs out of water with radiation. So you can basically bust it open to the day all the way up so the light comes in. Or you can, well, I didn't say all, but I said all. I said I'm going to try it. Yeah, so he's cleaned the toilet out and put that into there and dripped it into here and boom, problem. Oh well. So we do want to get him a proper toilet, but he can't dig through abyssalite. So we're going to have to put the toilet somewhere else. Pop out all this horrible stuff. I'm going to hope that that holds for the foreseeable future. And there is a layer around. Okay, good. That's fine. I hear shine bug. Oh, he's stuck in there. Yeah, this is supposed to be the toilet section, but no, that didn't work. Now we can get him a bit of uranium out, dig that out, and shine a light in here. See if that kills the bugs. See if it irradiates the Pacu. I was thinking of just digging this tile out and letting this polluted fort pour in. It'll make this horrible for a while, but once it's done, we can mop it up and job. Problem's gone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dig that. So we can dig that. Dig there. We'll be able to reach there. Cancel that one. We might be able to get all of this out. It'll make a mess. And we can mop it and then we can move on because this side looks fairly... Ooh, there's a crashed satellite there as well. Another one. Got one here. Wrecked satellite and a crashed satellite. Once we give them some ability to dig through abyssalite, I think we'll be alright. Let's come back over here and see what's going on. Right, we've got a bit of liquid going in our crude oil liquid lock. And once we get a little splash up here, that's what we should have done first, actually. We put the vent there. Tell you what, let's do this. Let's splash that first one out, stop it. Nip that pipe there, deconstruct that tile. There we go. That will journey back in the pipe, but hopefully someone will come and do that. If someone wants to come. Anybody? Anyone like to come? Aaron's Mima's coming. We're going to do that now. And put that pipe back, please. Mima? No, Otto's going to come. Now, did you see the weird janky jumping she did there? Don't want that. Let's get rid of that layer of abysmalite. Layer of ladder. Cut that out. Now we have a liquid look. Technically, we can start digging this out. Because there's liquid there, nothing can pass through. The temperature of this is... Okay, that's fine. Deconstruct these tiles that we put in before to break the... make it... to get rid of any gases that might be in there. But the only gas in this section, as far as I can tell... Uh-oh. What's that? It says natural gas, but that's carbon dioxide, isn't it? We're going to have to try and capture that. I don't want to let it out. Although it's probably the tiniest amount. It's nearly 1,000 grams. If we let that out, it might spread so thin. Well, it'll be trapped in this room, so it's not too bad. Yeah, it'll be trapped in this room, so we can pump it out. No, I don't want to get rid of that. Perfect, perfect. Now we are flowing the liquid lock again. That's better. Oh, it's spilt over anyway now. It's probably a waste of time doing what I did them. Now what I want to do is probably snip it, say there, and attach that upwards. Let this drain into this liquid lock. We need a few, a little bit in there. Change that to obsidian, please. I want another obsidian tiles. I want to make these obsidian, please. We're not constantly using ignorant rock. That doesn't need to go that far back, does it? It can go there. So that piece. Yep. That'll do nicely. Thank you very much. And we're going to brick this. For the neutronium. So, thank you very much. Breathability. It's not bad, you muppet. It's probably because he's digging in the water or something. We're going to send eggshell over as well. Right. Getting on with digging that out. That'll give him more dirt to chuck in. We'll give him a ladder. You can get up there, I suppose. Dig out all of that section, please. Oh, there's some. I could hear you. I knew you were there. Some naturally growing mealwood. Lots of oxalite here. Problem with sending oxalite back would be it probably just evaporate into space before it got anywhere. That's pretty good. That's vented out. So this pipe is now not necessary anymore. We can get rid of that. Get rid of that. All up there. All of this can go. All done with. And the liquid vent. Get rid of you. And then we'll bring this ladder down. Actually, no. I won't bring it down just there. I'll bring it down by the wall here. There we go. Beautiful work. One little patch. One little spot. Dig all that out, guys. Build the wall. some iron ore in that there wall, but we'll get it when we come down from the top. I ain't uncovering no more of that. I actually even want to put a layer in there like so. I think they can drop onto that. It doesn't say they can't. Nobody seems to want to come in here anyway. What would be interesting is if I lock the door, would they come in here knowing that they can't get back out? Let's give that a bit of a sweep. That's a bit messy. Then, what is it? Is it a utility? I remember it being, no, that's an oil well. I don't want an oil well. I want I don't want an oil scrubber. I want an oil well. Well. That needs to be done first, please. And this. Then we'll need some power. Have the power now. Power. How are we going to get the power down here? That's not power, that's the heat map. Now this could potentially power the same again, because it's just 2 240s, 3 240s. Yeah, that should be able to do that. Where's the heart? It's got a door on it. Of course it has. We theoretically could just run this through here and into this. I don't see why that's not a deal. I'm going to run some obsidian ladders along this way. I'm going to run some... Actually, we will make these out of igneous because I want to hope they will use up this really hot stuff here. Building it. That way we can thicken the floor up. And we can kind of maybe, yeah, put one in at an angle there. Come on. Then we can run the power just nice and neatly down into here. That would be very good. This power is done from above. And then we'll have a pump and a fan in this room, like with the other one. I have to put the pump over here because we didn't leave a lot of room. We didn't come back far enough, at least this front side. As long as we don't lose our liquid lock, we could move this over, actually. We could easily move it over a bit. Yeah, take all the junk out. Get your junk out of your trunk. Power wise, this is going to be deconstructed. So. Back, let's get rid of it now. If we need any wires, we'll put them back where we want them. This bit's steel, so this is going to come along, up, along and up. Okay. And we could move this wall back to there. We could. That would give us the space to put the pump in and everything, and we wouldn't have to move the liquid lock. I mean, it's a bit annoying. Oh, is that saving the game already? It is. Pardon me. Egos. Kidneys. Alrighties. Let's do... Yeah, let's get that snipped out, because that's just lead and I want that gone. Or it decides to melt. Although this is the home of lead. So it shouldn't melt. Yeah, let's move this wall along. Deconstruct up to there. Re-brick it there. That's beautiful. Dig out that. Prioritize a bit. There might be materials on the floor that they're sweeping out are actually necessary. We'll lower that to a 5. But they've probably already got the job. Once they've already got the job orders, even if you change the priority, they're still going to do it. Actually, this is the wrong height. This thing's too high up. I thought it looked a bit funny. Deconstruct that ladder down. They can't reach that from this ladder, so we might as well reuse that obsidian and build this one. Love their facial expressions when they're falling. And the gas can still go here, I guess. But the liquid pump will have to go over here. It's fine, it's fine, whatever. Matter me. I'll just live here. I just work here. And this can all be swept. Leave all that junk out. It's mostly abyssalite anyway, it's got to go right up the top. Is this thing pumping out any liquids yet? Could be. Could be pumping out. Ribs and drabs. There you go, look at that. It's pumping. Excellent. That will automatically go up, get dumped in that tank and get pumped out. I might put yeah, I'm thinking that might be a good idea. Oh, we do need those ladders back. You plonker. Let's put one there, and then they should be able to reach all that wires. And deconstruct this side. I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, if I go up there, let's mind my pan and scan. Alright, so liquid comes in here, gets dripped into this. This pumps it out when it gets to the right height, according to this hydro sensor. So if this carries on dripping, look at the temperature now, that's much better. But the problem is, you know, that's going to be putting various amounts in, and this thing can pump out, you know, quite a lot. I was going to half it, wasn't I? 5,000. So if there's any danger of this not keeping up, what we ought to do is on the inflow pipe, this one that's coming in with the hot, with the crude from down below, we should put a limiter on that somewhere. Send most of it, well, whatever, this way to drip into the tank. And the rest of it up here to drip into here. We don't really need it pouring in, you know, most of it and then having to pump it back out again. That seems silly. We could kind of like move this down so we've got a bit of space to put in one. We just drag that obsidian down from there, pop it in there. We can build that there, and then we can build one of those, one of these liquid valves right here. Just send it back over this way. That makes sense to me. It will join this line, which is the top line. This line. It's already been through there. Well, we could just put it into there then, couldn't we? Just put a limiter on it and just attach it to this line. As if it's been through there. Or we could attach it up here. Hell, we could just put it straight through there and back. No, because this might be running. Yeah, we'll have to send it in its own line down here. The whole point of this line is that this line has priority. This one's pinned onto it. Could bust back in here and put a second liquid vent in this corner for this one, so it just pops out there and drips rightly here. We could do that. There's lots of things you could choose to do. Here comes some. If it stays at that temperature, it's not even going to activate these anyway, so we might as well just send it straight to the tank. To the tank with you. You know? At least it's going to help cool this down so this doesn't keep overheating for now. Once we get space materials, we can build that pump out of something better. then I think it will work better. So hopefully the poke shells are feeling a bit happier now they've been fed. And there's more food coming every second. Right, did we fill that? Let's put some sand in here. Filtration medium sand. Yep, that's not on sweep only. You can just do that whenever you want to fill that up. Next time I come back round, if I remember, I'll delete these that tile. Empty the storage bin and the sand will just drop right there. No one can reach it. No one can reach the polluted, but the sweeper can do all the work, putting it in and everything. Well, these guys should be much happier now. Tamed, groomed, happy, well fed. These guys obviously are not fed. That's just the growing up chamber. That's the nursery. So I want to see, like, not this room anymore, but I want to see this, having a few of them on it when we come up. Pretty much every time you come up, there should be one or two wandering around there. We might have to increase the size of this room so that it can take the full 8. Because the first one of these to grow up is going to go in here. One of them's died. And the second one grows up, he'll get taken straight up to this chamber here. It'd be interesting to see how that works, if that works. Might be a case of having to sweep out this chamber, all the materials that's hot, dump them somewhere. Well, we need a sweeper in here anyway, underneath this. Yeah, we need a sweeper in here anyway. Where's the power for that? We can put a sweeper there. We can make it clean itself out, can't we? Clean the mess. Because I want to see if there's any malts in here, but it's kind of the dupes run in to grab them, so even if there were any, we wouldn't be able to tell, you know. Yeah, we could put a limiter here for 5k or something, add it to this pipe running back. That's 5k anyway. That way we're not putting all of it in there, we're just sending most of it that way. And the rest of it we'll just send back into the tank. I think it makes sense. We don't need to be putting all of it in there, especially as this can't pump it all back out quick enough. We'll be able to. And pump 10k. We're limiting it. I guess we don't have to limit it. I was just limiting it because it was, you know, coming out so hot. Seems to be a lot better now. Yeah, this is coming out in fits and starts. Don't really like it doing it like that, but yeah. Fine, whatever. Still got a couple of bits there to build. I got on the obsidians? No. They're probably running low, are they? No, we got bit. We got metric, but tons of it. Okay. Yeah, I was building these in the hopes that they pick up that really hot. Yeah, they're bringing it in though. That's stupid. Where are you bringing it from? I hope you're not getting it from somewhere really hot. Oh, that's steel you're bringing. Thank you. Thank you. That's good. We'll get an igneous. No? That's steel again. Yeah, I think so. Build another floor, I guess. Make that level. No, cancel that. I'm not building the floor out of that. I'm building the floor out of obsidian, thanks. Yeah. Once we've dug out up here, I think we'll just run the water this way onto this one. This one can say, yes, please, give me some water. And that tank will just flow straight past this one and into this one. All right, nice. Like it so far, so good. Let's make some glass, shall we? Don't know why, but let's make some anyway. I might make this spike a bit deeper. We'd have to cancel that one, and then they can do those three. You can do that. Might be difficult to reach. No, they can reach that. I think they can do it. The ladder. Talking of ladders, let's deconstruct these. And that one. Get those two built. And we'll have our liquid pump made of steel. Yes, please. Right there. We'll have to make this higher then. Otherwise this thing isn't going to be submerged as good as this one. I want it submerged. That's a pain in the ass, because that means we'd have to raise this. We'd have to lower this and take the risk. Not really risky. And we want liquid pipe. This one is the old residue of the old one. Go on. What will be. And we need, while we got the ladder in situ, we want a liquid pipe here made of sedimentary rock. 0 kilos of obsidian already. Yeah, I think we made too much stuff out of obsidian. I was carrying so much. Wow, it looked like we had tons of obsidian a minute ago. Quick it goes. Well, we could dig through the wall and get some. There's some right here. I don't want to risk letting the water in. And the liquid pump will pump out. We'll get the obsidian first, then we can set the liquid pump to join this one. Thinking we're joining it. We run that to this wall instead and then up. There, once we've got some obsidians again. Bust into here and dig this obsidian out. I think we'll be alright. Don't let that water out. We could probably delete that water while we're here. Build some tiles over it. Igneous tiles. Cool. Can't get in there, can you? To build it. Igneous tiles? Yeah. Build those. Bring some igneous. Oh, they're going to bring really hot igneous through this liquid lock. Betcha. Build it out. Oh no. Bring really hot stuff. Is the light? Yeah, they're going to grab that obsidian and run, but they're probably just taking it back to the storage bin where I told them to bring obsidian. The power wire's installed. That's now powered. Still hasn't got a floor. We could bring down some ceramics. We've got 16 tons of that made. Bring down some ceramics. They're amicable. Dump it there and bring some ceramics. Please, if you don't mind. They're getting on with that. Good job. Good job, guys. Do that for me. And I definitely want some tiles here. I'm confused what to build them out of. What material is around? Igneous rock. I think what I need to do is block this tile here so they can't get around, right? Put a tile there. They can't reach that. Oh no, that's true. I deliberately left it. Let's put a tile. Make it. We'll make it out of igneous, and hopefully they won't go down here to get the igneous. I'm making it out of. They block that off. They can come down this way, but they can't get through. There's nothing they can reach. They won't be able to come through and get this really hot stuff and bring it through. There's Camille. Yeah, that section is now blocked off temporarily. But we do our... This is quite hot, but then that's because it come out of here. How much is in here? 8.9 kilos now. This room just does not care on the pressure. It still runs. I won't click that because it will zoom me off over there and I don't want to. So now we can make this out of igneous. That'll just bring cold igneous. And then we can use liquid pipe. Will be made of insulated obsidian pipe. That'll come down through the floor. One further down, straight along here. And then right up here. So we use a bridge. Bridges aren't that long, but we can, yeah, it's changed to sedimentary. Look. Obsidian up to there. We'll do ceramic for the rest of it then. Once they've built this bit. I'll build this bit. Should be materials around here you can use. There's igneous lying around. Come on. While they're doing that, I'm just going to pop over here. See what he's up to. Oh, he's running on the wheel. Well, I suppose that's good for us. It means it's sending materials over. I would like you to dig that out and dig that out so that drip comes out. Harold, would you mind moving your butt? Ooh, Paku. If I bring them up in the other place, they're going to fall in our parent tank. So we're just going to bring them in. I can't believe that thing's sending so much. As soon as it gets off, it runs out of power. We definitely need some better batteries. These ones run out too quick. They lose power over time. The other thing would be to try and get a quick way to space so that we can stick a satellite dish up. But we got this thing, a wrecked satellite, stuck in water. If we dig up this way, we've got cold biome that's going to melt on us, and all this melty water and stuff. There's a cool slush geyser there. Minus 10 degrees. Well, there's our base cooling sorted. The hot one for water supply. Go back to Lavini. Let's see what's going on here. That one's now been bricked. Can dig those out, please. Dig those and might as well dig this. We're going to brick it all back in, so we'll dig out what we can reach. We'll use that to make igneous rock tiles on a 9. But as they can see these tiles, they will build them. Yeah, this is your priority, pal. Get in here and do this. Another igneous there at an angle. Yep. That is obsidian, so we can't dig it out yet. Could have dug that out before we did that, really, but never mind. That opens up this one to be reachable. Something dying there, waterweed. We haven't been in there, so that should have been dying for years. Too wet. Waterweed is too wet. Anyone coming to do this one? Jean's coming to do that one. Who's coming to do that? Nails. Well, that was pointless digging that out because we've got to brick it back in, otherwise the natural gas is getting out. Not leaving it in there. That'd be a bad idea. That's good. Deconstruct you, please. Thank you. Now you can get into there and do that one. Do those two as well while you're here. Might as well. Tempted to dig this out to the top and just put some tiles along here and brick this all in. But when we come down from above, we know we're not going to damage anything that we shouldn't be. That's taking its time pumping all that water out and sieving it. Up here. It's getting there though. It's getting there slowly and surely. I do care about Primo Garb. Where is it? Whose bit of confetti suit? Who's going to have that? Who should have a confetti suit? Maybe George should have it. We could send George over now. He's got to be done by now, hasn't he? Come on, George. Have yourself a nice new pair of trousers. Get rid of them pyjamas. Have yourself a confetti suit. Don't know where your pyjamas went, but you'll sweep them up, I'm pretty sure. Let's see what you're like, George. Skills. Yeah, your athletics and machinery are both 25, George. I think you should move now. So, I don't want to disable auto repair. I want to move you. Over there. On out you go, George. Out, out, out. Go on, out. And don't come back. No, that's Frankie. Oh no, Frankie's not allowed in anyway. I guess that's the last one. Boom. You're out. Don't go in there no more. Sorry. No. No. But you won't be sitting next to your granite mess table because you're going somewhere, George. We'll enjoy it, probably. Go to schedule. Which duplicate? We can take George out of that Harold's at the other place. He's still on this schedule. Let's make another schedule for that place. Uglier. Earlier. I don't know what it's called. Make another shift. We'll give them a 4 dots of downtime. Actually, that'll be the 4th. That'll be work. I only have 2 of those. That would also be work because they don't need that. Plus bath time. They'll go to bath time in their downtime. So, yeah, fair enough. I'll get an extra slot. And this one will be called... Ugh. Let's call it Ugh. Done. Ugh. Alarm off. So, we'll put Harold on this shift. Harold is already over there. Or we can do it from there. Harold. Going on shift. Now we're going to put George on shift. We're going to send George over, but I think George needs to be allowed out the door because he's not. Yeah, now you can go out, George. Now, say goodbye to all your wonderful delights that you have here. Actually, let's check your skills and see if you need scrubbing first. Yeah, we've got all this research stuff going. That's putting up your morale need to 11. Let's get rid of that first. Let's take you off the door, actually. Yeah, and put you in the skill scrubber. We can always add your skills back. Don't worry. We'll have to power it. Where's it going to get its power from? That wire there. Yeah. Power that thing and George can get in it. Thanks, George. See you on the other side. Other side of sanity, probably. Right, let's come back down to here and see what's going on. There's moppings. Yeah, there's loads to do. We're going to have to send some glass over so we can glass the side of this. And we can set up our thing to go through. But we need to sort out power first. I think George there might become a plug slug tamer. He might. Yeah, he might become a plug slug. We'll have to build something in here for plug slugs. It'd be nice actually, because we'll be able to get more done over here. An extra person, an extra bod. mop up there, and we'll have to break in there and do that in a minute. We've also got to send the eggshell over. Crikey. Lots to do, lots to do. Getting shaken. He's getting done. Pretty cripply. Pretty quickly, I meant to say. Something coming in, getting done. Not sure if this is working, but there is some steam, so I guess it is. Because this... Oh, that's overpressured still. Ah, well in this case. Ah, Mr. Bond. Metal tile. No, not building metal tiles. I meant to build that thing. Yeah. Deconstruct that. We'll put a ladder there, because I don't want to trap everybody. I drop in that too far, too quick. No ladders to get back out. There comes another bit of... Oh, that's aluminium. There's glass. Aluminum. That's beautiful. It is nice. I don't know what it is. It's the big metal stick. But it's this thing gets hot. This thing's got to put the heat into this water. Right. Bit of sand going up there. Yeah, put that in there. Good job. We're going to set that to sleep only now to stop you keep taking tiny amounts in there. Right, let's put some ladders in. Someone's dropping sand down here. Look. That's it. Make the big metal stick a bit longer. If we drop this down, this hydro sensor might trigger and send some more water down from above. Might have to lower it a little bit just to give this thing a chance to actually run. Uglier. Right, let's deconstruct once that's built. We gotta make sure we don't accidentally catch that. Right, it's alright, it's fine. It's a long way away. Do 3 of those, please. Make sure there's nothing in there. Power wires, liquid wires. More mafic rock. Build that down. And then we will dig out all of this. It looks pretty safe to do. Yep. Dig it all out. All of that can go. I think I would prefer to put the ladders in first. Yeah, that makes sense to me. We know that they can definitely get out once we've finished. Get up this side and down. Actually, this side, what we'll do is we'll run the ladder there. But they don't have to come all the way down and back up again. We can just do that. Perfect. Back down to the... Uh-oh. To the water leak. Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, that probably exploded, I guess. Let's go to that, good pipage. I think we've run out of, obsidian, so let's just cancel that. We used all that obsidian. Do you remember back when we dug that out? Piled all this area in obsidian temp shift plates. Each temp shift plate is 800 kilos. We've used it all. All of it. Gone. There's patches of bits of it here and there, but no vast quantities. Vast quantities in these hot areas, but we need to reset the temperatures of those. Well, they're usable. May or may not do such things. But only once we've definitely finished making what we're making, what we want. Yep. Won't do anything. Dig down to there, I think. Yeah, we can replace that because it is a vacuum on both sides. Not as bad as it looks. Now, please carry this water out and don't drop it. Now, what I mean by don't drop it is don't drop it in there because it'll instantly flash to steam. So let's put let's put a block that we don't care about losing. We delete it. Put that in there, please. Also dig that out. Wait, This one's been running nicely. If we can get this one running nicely. Yeah, you can see it's got pressure damage. I didn't get to it in time. When you're doing those sort of colouring in the tiles to delete a liquid from the game, you've got to practically... Actually, if we add diamond to that, we can grab this diamond and stick it in here. Where is it? This thing. Let's make it sweep only. Well, we can make diamonds now. Oh, excuse me. Crikey. Let's sweep this out then. Make sure there's nothing in there. Be anything in there? I might put a little buffer gate on that. Well, when it activates the pump, it pumps for a little while. It doesn't just pump tiny amounts out. That liquid pipe can go obsidian there. We'll make this out of ceramic, this one. Well, some of it out of ceramic. Difficult, isn't it? There's a bit there we could get. Yeah, put that in. Make that out of igneous. Dig that out. Boom. Job done. Job's a good one. A job too far. There we go. Then we just got to brick this in, which we'll just brick it in igneous tiles. Probably pointless sweeping them all out, isn't it? Oh, they've got it all. Oh, never mind. I'm going to take that water away. Get rid of that. Thank you. We've probably got to take it all the way up to space to get rid of it. Then we'll tile this in with igneous. Well, there. Power wise, we've also got to power this. I'd rather go up in the wall. Just looks neater. Get rid of that. Get your head out of the way. Deconstruct it. Oh wow, you did that quick. Do that bit then. As you're so fast. Edie Gonzalez. Oh, those ladders have already been built. Sweep that obsidian away then. There we go, beautiful work. How much faster they are building normal tiles compared to with other tiles. Insulated tiles is what I'm trying to say. That's going up the ladder, but it doesn't seem to be... Yeah, there's no water in there, so it seems legit. You can see the pipe's different colour because they're ceramic. I wonder how much higher that's going to go up there before this actually registers and pumps them out. I mean, we could just bust this 3 now and put the ladder down there. We don't have to have it this funny angle anymore. Make it straight. We can strip that one and that one, they can get down. That would drop the level. No, it's pumping, it's pumping, it's pumping. There we go, it's pumped out a few. Yeah, we could put a buffer gate in there and just tell it, well, when you pump, pump for a bit, you know, pump a bit out. Don't only pump tiny amounts. Pump for like 10 seconds or something. It actually sends a decent amount up. I don't think there's any point because when we run in this one, that'll be adding to the pipe. So that'll match up nicely, I should think. They uses 1,000 grams a second and produces 333.3 crude oil. So 3 of them is basically a full pipe. And with the leaky oil fissures added on top, that's pretty much, we can make 10k pipe. Even with the downtime of the oil wells when they're being vented. That's why I leave them on a nice high priority so that someone comes to vent it pretty quick. Break that in, keep moving it back. He's picking up some igneous to do that with. I think we'll drop a ladder here just so that they've got a faster way round when I want them to. We could do with taking these joya seeds up and doing a bit of decorating. Yeah, beautiful. Put another 2 in. And what is that? Obsidian. We'll get rid of that. They put that power wire in and it's all the way across. Good. So this obsidian can go as well. We just got to put the gas vent in. We'll put the gas pump in this corner. Oh, drunk. Gas pump there, and we want an atmos sensor put next to it, and link them together with a bit of steel automation wire. Means we also need to drop a bit of power. How are we doing for power on this? We can run 2 easily. We should be able to. Go. Good job. Bit of obsidian's got to be got rid of. Taking that obsidian or what? No. Someone will. I'm sure someone will. Hang on. Leave it. Got to build these tiles back in. We might as well make those out of obsidian. It's sat here. Let's see how that's filling up, or is it pumping? Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, it is filling this tile a bit. But mostly it's pumping out. Okay, good. So if we put a automation, the buffer gate is the one we want to use because the filter gate only lets green through if it's received green. So we want the buffer, because it lets green through all the time it's receiving green and the amount of time you set on the buffer. Whereas this one only lets the green through after it's had the green for a certain length of time. So that would go green, it would say, yeah, pump it out. And then it would sit there doing nothing. That's the wrong thing. We want it to allow it out and also carry on allowing it out for a bit extra time, just so it's not constantly binging like that, which is annoying. I don't think it's totally necessary to do, but we're going to try it anyway. So instead of doing that, or you could put a flow limiter on the pipe and just say, well, you can only flow 333, which is what this produces. You could do it like that. There's many ways to decide how to do it. Gonna be done. Also gonna go plumbing. Yeah, and I want a good bridge. Make it out of. Like to make it out of something decent, but yeah, not gonna be, is it? Make it out of. I don't think the bridges matter too much. I'd like to make the actual pipes out of something substantial. And we're going to make this come out to here instead and then up. It's going to be a problem because we don't have the materials to replace these. What we could do then is replace that with a liquid pipe made out of igneous there, just like that. Whoa, not like that. There, and then when they've built that, the obsidian will drop out, and then we can build the other pipe. Good. All we need is enough obsidian for one piece of pipe. Are we going to go through there, or are we going to? Yeah, we'll go there. Right, that now can be bricked up with the. Oh, they took the obsidian away. Oh, we'll do it. We got 4,000 of it, so let's do it. And we got rid of that nasty patch of water. Mopped it up, got rid of it. In there. Oh, there's waterweed growing. What is that piece? Ceramic. Okay, fair enough. We will leave this obsidian here. They'll probably come and get it once they've done this bit. Now I want to make the liquid pipe obsidian from here. Should be identical. There you go. It is. We're going to be losing a little bit of obsidian in the wall until we come back from above. But by that time, we probably have a lot of obsidian because we'll have all this to work. Yeah, I want to move that forwards a bit, but I don't want to. I don't want to turn it off. Maybe here. Oh no. You going to build any of this or what? Probably all gone to bed. These steel, we could get some steel back if we want and get rid of these. Get rid of the gas pipes. I wanted to come in here and dig this patch of abyssalite out from the inside. That would mean moving that tile, allowing that to drop in, coming in here and destroying this piece. Don't mind doing that. They can't get out of this way and they can't reach any of these ladders, so they can't grab anything that they're not supposed to have. Delete that tile. 1, 2, 3, 4, so we can extend this ladder and dig this out. Not tidying this place up. Some of it I'll probably just leave in situ because it's just not necessary to dig it out. In any case, if you can leave abyssalite where it is, it works in with your plans. I mean, if it doesn't, just destroy it, it's fine. But if it works in with your plans, then do it. These are running a bit low. Let's boost the heat a little, shall we? Turn it up to 190. It's probably not getting as much heat with all this igneous slammed against it. We're drawing all the temperature out of it. Run these. Might have to get in there and do a bit of digging. Well, this is now done. Be ready to rock and roll. Ah, we're missing a piece of automation, aren't we? Yes, we are. We need a nice steel hydro sensor. I don't know why I put it against the wall. It's not necessary, but we will place it there. Oh, and we're also missing a temperature plate made of diamonds. Diamond temperature plate right there, smack behind that thing. We're also missing a liquid pipe, aren't we? Water input. Water input pipe. So how much of various materials do we actually have? Got a little bit of obsidian. We can no, that's not obsidian. That then. We can go up by 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't even see that. We can't even reach it. Yeah, we'll build a couple of ladders and we should be able to get to it at least. We'll have to dig down here. Yeah. Might brick this in now. Will that mop on that edge? Or it be too much water? No, we can mop that edge. Right, there's some work to do here, boys and girls. And there's some liquids here that we could pump into this oil well. Transfer it into clean water and jobs are good. And we can get in there. Is there any obsidian in here? No, but there's lots of bleach stone. We can have a bit of a sweep up, get rid of all the stuff in here that's not necessary. And I want this to be one higher. It will pour over the edge, but some of it will get pumped out. We could make this a bit higher. Yeah, make it more like that. It doesn't really make any difference. Point. It'll get up to there. That's all I wanted, as long as it gets to this sort of height. And we can make it one higher and use the ladder to get in. Put a ladder here so they can climb around. Oh, someone's got the obsidian in their hands, haven't they? Yes. Oh, you can reach it from there. That ladder doesn't need to go there then. That ladder, don't build it. You can build this tile here. Bit of igneous there that you probably won't use for it, so we'll sweep it out. Yeah, you could put another block there, put a ladder there, and then they could just climb through. You put the temperature, yeah, plate is in place. Now it's full of gas. We pushed all the gas back in. Lost. Now we're basically just ready to run. Want water. This has been moved over to here. Oh, over here. This has been moved. We want another bridge. We're going to make it out of... can we make a bridge out of that? Got enough? Yeah, it's only 100. We make that. And then that will connect over here. Oh, we'll have to put it back there again because we somehow deleted it. Priority. Everything's on a 9. Good. Everything's on a 9. Nothing's on a 9. Right, we'll delete that. Oh, we're sending George over here. He should be shaken, not stirred by now. Where are you, George? I'm coming for you. He's probably wandering around the base going, what can I do? He's going for a meal, I think. No, he's delivering table salt because he's so bored. Okay, well, in that case, George, welcome to the overground. And we'll come... That's just awesome. You're going to be going in there, George. Yeah. Give him a job so he doesn't go anywhere else. George, where are you hiding? There you are. Assigned to George. Take it away, 3-4. That's my new song. Take it away. Mathematics song. Complicated. Oh, I see you there. Taking your little shove bowl ass. If you pop up somewhere where you can be murdered, because you're leaving chunks of dirt lying around. Duplicate warp ready. Okay. Teleport. Warp. Warp speed. Dupe. Engage. And for some reason you'll appear twice. You'll appear and then you'll appear again. Nope, maybe not. Okay, George. Before you make yourself useful, come back over here. And unequip your suit. Now you can go off and do what you want to do. Yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Gonna get himself some sand. He's off making himself useful. Well, this is jolly decent, isn't it? He's running on the bloody wheel all day. Doing next to nothing. Disable that building. Go on. Go and do something useful. You're running on the wheel. And there's nothing to sweep because you're not doing any work. Now, I'm going to click there and I'm going to put eggshell into that bucket. And they can start sweeping eggshell because there's lots of eggshell pieces I've noticed all over the place. Combat. Maybe somebody is able to murder that. That's probably going to be very annoying because it keeps disappearing and appearing all the time. Oh, that's going to be very annoying. It's got to be done. We might come over here and dig around here then. We can go, say, in here and just dig across like that. Probably have to... No, they can climb around there. That's fine. How you doing? Is this locked? No, it's not. We had any more slime? No, not really. Nothing much. This is running nicely. Beautiful. No waterlogged tiles. Yeah, I do think that's the better way of doing it, just pushing it straight down into each one. Seems to be working nicely because it comes up at sort of 94, 93. Then it gets to 95, 96. It's sort of picking up the heat of these. 98 there. Add into it. That heat ends up in the carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide gets eaten by space. It works quite nicely. There is a certain amount of polluted oxygen in here. They're all waiting for filtration. So we can let them in now. Go and give it filtration medium. It's a pain in the ass because they'll come all the way over here to grab tiny amounts of clay. While they're in there, let's do something here. Automation. Put a conveyor chute. Actually, let's see how far the auto sweeper can. You reach all of them? Oh, no, you can't. Damn it. Which bloody one, isn't it? Ah, oh, look at that. That's so annoying. Is it worth putting 2 auto sweepers made of steel? That won't stop me. And then I want shipping. The conveyor chute. Pop that. There, not there, you muppet. And while that is open, let's get some conveyor rail in there. Just like that. Up to there, that'll be fine. Nuts, they're going to have to go in this one as well to do that. Can't reach that, that's 5 high. So we can drop in some sand on this tile and just let the sweepers do the thing. They will also need shipping container, won't they, to ship out clay. Conveyor loader, that thing. You can both reach it, can you? Where can you reach? Ah, useless. Now we'll put it here then. It'll look a bit janky, but work. Actually, if that can reach this tile and that can reach this tile, that would be better off there. Yeah. Snip that. Deconstruct that. And we can put the shipping rail there that ships out. Yep. Go up to there, that's fine. And then this can go there. Fine. Perfect. We'll let them build it because they'll keep coming in here getting tiny amounts of clay and it's really frustrating. Now we'll build shipping, conveyor loader, keep it to the high one, flip that upside down, put that there. We'll need a bit of power to these things. Can we just do that and that? Yeah, we can. Well, that's not going to power anything, is it? We've got to link it down. Okay. Now it will. T-shape. Mr. T. Oh, we'll leave that to do its own business. Oh, we've nearly filled this. Yeah, I think we ought to. Ah! Look at this. We got to get these crude oil running. Come on. On the case, man. Okay, for now, we'll put a tank here. It's not brilliant. I don't like it. I like it over there, but we're going to put a tank right here. Tank, that is. We're going to deconstruct these obsidian ladders. And we're going to put our water tank right there once that is ready. Will be nice. Then we'll need to get the water into the machine. And we already have a bridge. That's nice. It's not going to line up properly. So we need to move that up by one, I think. Yes. Straight out here into the tank. Perfect. We'll deconstruct that bridge and deconstruct that little bit of pipe. You, and we'll reconstruct you one further up. Yep, that's fine. Everybody's over the other end building, so they won't even notice. Let's go and see George. Go and see how George and Harold are doing. Here's a blueprint. Would you like a bit of oxalite? Yes, please. You sat on that thing again. Yeah, popped eardrums is bad, isn't it? But never mind. It's really high pressure in here, and it seems to be just going up. Some kind of pressure loop thing. I think it's these. They're getting the polluted oxygen floating over them, and then they're going poof, you know. So, poof is a technical term, you know, so we can remove these. Remove that, because that's no longer needed to be a room anymore. We can also deconstruct that door. Deconstruct that door. Thanks, Harold. On the case. That should hopefully let some of this nasty gases out and get it killed by this thing. But the priority is kind of trying to get up to space so that we can put a solar panel in. Really don't see a good way to do it. Maybe we could carve through here and have a look up there. Rustons. Them there hills. Right, they can't dig through abyssalite. We need one of them to be able to dig through abyssalite. That's kind of a priority. We want to expand this so we can put proper toilets in. And yeah, we're not getting enough power out of these guys. What's that? Smog slug egg. Oh, great. Don't want smog slugs. We want the normal slugs. Let's go to skills. We either want George or Harold. Should be down here in the other space. So Harold, what have you got? You've already got a little bit of digging, and you've got a morale need of 3. I think you can go up to there. Yep. George, with all your skills. Now. Yeah, if you notice these numbers on here, if you hover over it, it tells you there's a number. That's how many duplicates have that skill. And if you hover over it, it will say who it is. Frankie, Bubbles, Stinky, Max and Catalina and Liam and Lindsay all have farming. Yeah, took me a while to notice. He likes doctoring and he likes suit wearing and exosuit training. But at the moment, he's just going to get some carrying, I think. He's going to be our dog's body. Come all the way over, and all we treat him as is like a dog's body. Now, Harold's gone and got some extra skills now. Now, these should be like that all the time. They shouldn't be giving any... deconstruct that tile, but I don't think we can reach it. Yeah. Put a ladder there. They can jump across then. I want to reproduce all those tiles. Actually, I think in the duplicate size. Are they nice or something? That's the wrong button. Are these tiles? No. Decor 0. What's the lab wall and lab window is giving a decor bonus. Oh, well, in that case, we'll leave it. Yeah, because when they're sleeping with this airflow tile there, they're going to be getting horrible. We'll block that over. And we'll try and hopefully he'll come through here and get killed by this. But we can't have our just running on the wheel 24/7, can we? We'll never get anything done. Can we kind of bust through somewhere? A main line out into space. We're going to, I think here's the spot to do it. I can't see us digging through that. Be a bit pointless. So the wire's going to be a janky, weird shape when we build it. And we could try and come up this way. At least that's only polluted there. We got to get rid of this ethanol. Come in here and see what these two are as well. So Harold is busy digging through there now. Might be a better way up here. We'll see when we can see some more of it. Go back to Lavini. Oh, it's being invented. Otto got the job. Well done, Otto. So I want to check this. Oh, thanks. I think he didn't finish. No, you can see by that line. Gone off the break or something. I want to see this, and I want to go, right. Yeah, 5 seconds. Run for 5 seconds. What we're going to do is we're going to snip that. If I remember rightly, we definitely built some. When it activates, it'll activate, but it'll also carry on activating for 5 seconds. So it'll activate less frequently because there'll be less liquid. It'll have to build back up to this level again before it triggers. But it's only 5 seconds, so it's not going to do much. I'd like to wait and see when that's going to go off in a moment. Should be able to see the automation layer. There we go. Should see it counting down. This red line will count down for the 5 seconds. Once that reaches 200 kilograms above it, pressure. Counting up. It's nearly there. Pretty quick, isn't it? So now it should trigger. Boom. That's pumping out. Once it stops pumping out, that still carries on pumping for a further 5 seconds. It isn't much, but if we look in the pipe, pumped out a bit more, you know, a decent amount. Now that's got to build back up to 200 again, so it'll take a bit longer. We can add time to that if we want. Make it 10 seconds or something. Okay, plumbing. Give ourselves a... Oh, it's not under plumbing. You've done it a million times and it's never under plumbing where it should be. Right. We also need a bridge over here. Got enough for an obsidian one. Build it over that. Boom. So that's the return for the finished road. That will go up to here and it will join into there. That will be cancelled because we can't reach it. And that will be snipped. Head into there. The overwrite's been done. Okay, now we can deconstruct that. That little bit, what we can reach from down here. And cancel that pipe build because that's not necessary. Now it goes round this way and up. This should be steel, right? Yeah. That's going to be water. I don't like doing it like this, but it's going to be a while before we can dig down here. Well, actually, we could probably brick this in now, couldn't we? Let's brick it in. What materials we got around here? Abyssalite. Well, that's useful. Wolframite, abyssalite. Well, we'll make it out of whatever. We'll make it out of igneous, because we love a bit of igneous around here. And the game freezes just as I'm trying to do something. It will be challenging my memory, because usually I forget what the heck I was going to do. Time it comes back to me. Come on. Come on. I was bricking things. I was bricking it. Was you? What was you scared of? Oh. I will build it up. Build it right up to there. No, cancel that. And yeah, they can get on with that. What's wrong with you? No gas output. Yeah, okay. Well, we don't have a gas output just yet. It'll be just have a gas pipe. How about that? You like a gas pipe? Yeah. That one's an obsidian gas pipe, but we're going to give you a ceramic gas pipe. You can just go to there. Because this room can overpressure to whatever you want. You don't have to pump the gas out. You can if you want. You can burn it, use it for extra power, which is probably what we're going to do with it. Because we don't really need it for cooking with. We got this baby for cooking with, yeah, so we don't need it. Why can I taste soap? Ugh. I have a mouthful of soap when I wasn't looking. Probably swore or something. Mother washed my mouth out with soap. Now I'll do that just in case there is a water leak. And then we can put the water... Right. How do we go? Input goes into the top. There it is automatically working. Look. Check that out. It says, yeah, I need more water. I'm down to 25% of my tank. So then sends out a green signal. That starts to flow and it comes in here. And what are we going to do when we've got two of them? That's pumping out some crude. Because if we've got two of them, it's going to turn that on. It's going to flow to that tank, isn't it? And it's going to go, ooh, we've got enough now in this tank, but this tank won't have got any, or might not have enough. So we have to do some shenaniganery. Granary? What's it got to do with granny? I don't know. Why won't you build that damn tile when I click? Thank you. How many times did I have to click? I don't know. Many times. So unfortunately, the liquid's got to go in the top. It's got to come out of the bottom, which isn't lined up with that, but never mind. So we want to put the water in the top. Yeah, what's the best way of getting around here? The best way is coming in from here. Oops. But that's not brilliant for us because we need to put this crude one higher so that we can put the water, use this line for the water. I don't want the water just floating in air. I don't like it. I don't think we've got a choice. I think we're going to have to. We've run out of ceramics and obsidian at the same time. So yeah, I think this is an obsidian ladder, isn't it? Make that a ladder. Running over it. What's that one then? Is that another? Just a space, I guess. Right. Let's also go down by another 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. There. Dig out all of this. Goodbye. You've been a pain. Now you're going away. Now we're writing over these obsidian ladders. They're not necessary. Might even write over this as well, because some of this is obsidian, isn't it? Yeah, this whole row here is obsidian tiles. We could write over those with igneous because they're not necessary. Yeah, is that one obsidian too? Yeah, well in that case we do that one. Boom! Loads of obsidian back. Awesome. Just to build my pipes with. You're going to have pipes out over the top of magma, then you want them to be obsidian or ceramic when they're full of water or something. While they're doing that, I'll pop back to... Ugh. And I do want to dig into here. I'm going to let all this... no, that's fine. It'll fall in there and help keep the food sterile. We will deconstruct that one and that one. That one and that one. Come on, don't freeze on me, you muppet. That's That bottom one, don't deconstruct that. I think you're supposed to put a dupe there and a dupe there, and it triggers the, the doors to unlock. Like that. It's supposed to be a puzzle for you to fix. So this is a AND gate and an AND gate. So you need that to be positive and that to be positive for this to be positive. And then you need that to be positive and... See you later, punk. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. Yeah, it's a bit of a puzzle, this one. Harold loves a bit of digging at abyssalite, doesn't he? He's in there straight away. Get that abyssalite out. Bit of aluminum ore just sat there. Oh, nice. I think they're cramped and unhappy because there's an egg there. You can dig down here. Can't remember why I bricked that in now. Yeah, we'll deconstruct that now. Dig down to there. Dig out all of this space here. Ooh, there's some uraniums there to dig. Yeah, we won't dig that through just yet, but we'll let them get it dug, get the ladder made and everything like that. Ah, we're through to there. And George can jump on the old neural vacillator. That's unfair, but yeah. Alright, looking good. We got no liquid in, no liquid out. We do have some obsidian coming in now. Should be able to make some pipes. Got a little bit. I want to attach that. No, it doesn't go to there, does it? There. Awkward, isn't it? Better jumping over here, I think. Down. Cancel that. That. And then a bridge. Yeah. This pipe is going to be full of water all the time, and I don't like it being sat there right over that, but there's not a lot we can do about it. Getting some obsidian back so we can build it, though. As long as it's made of obsidian, I'm not so bothered. I think they 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we can reach all of that. That should be okay. Is that reachable? Maybe not. One more ladder. What? There then? So maybe they can reach it then. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful things are happening. And deliver the obsidians. Oh, someone's in love. Now's a Nisbet. You can tell it was made by someone who works in an office. Now, that does not need building then. Toilets. Oh, toilets are backed up again. And nobody likes cleaning toilets, do they? Yeah, we probably could do with 2 toilets now. We'll dig in here and make a little bit of a toilet area. Why do toilets take so long to clean? Sorry, George. Go to bed. Go to bed, mate. Is it done? Out of order? Oh. That's not good, is it? Still out of order. Wait for one of them to wake up. Oh, we've got to send someone. Oh, no. Feed himself. At least he'll drip down where he peed before. Mop. Someone bloody do that thing. Yeah, we'll make a proper toilet. The problem is, I think we're just going to have to use, say, this pool of water and dump it into here because this is already food poisoning city. We won't make a loop like we normally would. George, can you not get on there until 50%, please? No? Get some work done. We'll fix this bloody machine. It says 15 minutes remaining. Oh, it's done. Go and do stuff, George. Right. Also, George needs to be able to help with a bit of the digging, I think. He only got a morale of 6, so he can go abyssalite digging. Not diamond and that. Yep. That gives him some extra things that he can help around with. How did we do here? Ooh. Some obsidian there. And there's a volcano here. So let's go. If we go right here, we can brick this in as we go up. What have we got here? Igneous. Let's make a ladder out of igneous rock. We'll come up here, I think. Yeah, that should be good. So that I can hear that. Another vent there, another one there. And we can find out what they are. We can get in here, get that obsidian and this obsidian. Send it home. We'll go to one of these. That one's set to eggshell polluted dirt. This one can be set. Oh, that's set to polluted dirt, but they all are. Gonna go raw mineral obsidian, and we're gonna add obsidian to this. Oh yeah. So if they bring any, they'll get swept away next time. And off to there. So I want to come up here and see if there's a better route, but I think this is another messy, nasty area to come up. We might be able to figure out a way to bring a power wire up here. Got lots of obsidian we can dig out and send over. That's nice. And I think I'm going to sit George on this thing. Hey, George. We've also got to inspect it. It gives us another one of those. Let's see what George gets. Used to hate sunny disposition, but let's see if that's what he gets. I like it now. It's one of the best. Very hard to crack a dupe with sunny dispositions. He's just too darned happy. Get in there. Strap yourself in, buddy. Regenerative. The robust duplicant is constantly regenerating health. Well, I guess he's getting all the dangerous jobs then. Sunny Dispo would have been my choice. Never mind. Get that. Looks like that ladder's in a nice spot to go up and down. We'll come downwards with it as well, I guess. Make ourselves, dig this area out, and this can be our store for ethanol. Pour all that down there. See what these two are. Nice. I like it. Let's build another roof here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The roof's got to go there. That's for all this crap to fall onto when we get to that point. Gives us another area for the base. We want to make a decent room and rec room and stuff. So, problem with putting the power wire up this side, it's going to have to go over the top of this. And yeah, and in here I'll make a couple of ranches, I think. One of them will be respec to rancher. I want to put the priority of this bit up higher. That seems like that's all been done. Yeah, there's ethanol there to get rid of. vent in there and a vent there I'd like to check out and see what they are. They've generated a bit of power. They're just not very happy they're closed in too much. Try and make them a bit more space. Let's dig there. Dig some of this crap out. Yeah. Maybe get rid of that egg. Won't fit it in there, but we can fit it in here. Put it there. We can put eggs in it. Come out of our way. And when it hatches, it automatically turns into meat. Nice. Back over to here. This show on the road. We should have a bit more pipage. Obsidian. Oh, what are you complaining about for? Just left you. I think we're going to go up here and along here. Go. Oh, that's unreachable. Not if we delete that one, it won't be. Oh, this is all no, oh no, this is all obsidian. That's a bit sedimentary. How the hell did that happen? Yeah, never mind, not complaining. I want more for pipes. I'm gonna redo this floor because this one's only yes anyway. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna rejiggle this pipe like that. That. It can do most of it from inside, but a couple of bits I'll have to stand here and probably get to that bit. Deconstruct you. Yeah, and they can do 1, 2, 3. They should be able to do that one. Excellent. I think that's good. Right, come back up here. Oh, freaking like that. I'm going to sweep that junk up out of my way so it doesn't drop in here. And we can drop this ladder all the way down here. That'll make it much better. Get to here. Yeah, that'll be better. I'd rather do that than this. I don't like it. I'd rather the tank was up here. Then we can reroute the water properly. Make the water go. Because it's going here at the moment, which is bad. We need it to go up one. And this will take the water from it. Yeah, once we get in there. And if they send some obsidian over, that'll even help because we have obsidian to use. Take a long time to get down here, but we'll have this set to obsidian. They bring it here when it gets here. If it gets here. I don't know if that's because someone's picked that up. They've got it in their hands. There we go. Because we haven't got any. We actually have. What's that? Abyssalite. Well, that can be swept up. Don't want it in there. Probably going to brick this in. Just brick that in its own little room. Shouldn't get damaged or anything, so there's no reason to do that. Coming down here to build this. Good, good, good. Build those two and then one more and that should be enough. That in. Might have to mop the top of it. Water off of it and then we can come in here. That's never going to rise again. It's always going down. So that's good. Cooled a bit in the machine. Pumped out. Pumped into our plants. How you doing, fishies? Fish count, current count 4, fish count 4. They should all be overcrowded in Glum. That's not right. Did I miscount? Overcrowded in Glum. Are there any eggs in here? There are 4 eggs in here. No, 0 eggs. So they should have 8 tiles per one. 1, 2, 3, 4. They should not be overcrowded. An egg that I'm missing or something? Can't be. They're not classed as being in this room, are they? Oh, are they? They are. We need to move the feeder to this side. Put that dropper on top of it. No, the dropper's for the eggs, so that's fine. We need to move the feeder and just put a tile there. That might be the problem. That's classed as part of this room, is it? We go to there and I go room size 44. So room size for this bit 36. 78, 39, 44, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is not classed as part of the room. Should not be overcrowded. 4 of them in here and they've got the right space. Overcrowded glum. Don't get it. Which one's the oldest? 16, 16, 16, 16. Well, one of you's getting the chop. We'll have to set that to 3 then. That would explain why this is not working right. Get in here to kill it? Yeah, you can. Well, I think it might be these doors. Make sure we don't lose any critters. We're going to have to build like a wall up here. Put ourselves a ladder to get up there. Build most of that from there. And we'll have to come in here, remove the doors and move this over. The fish can't change places while we're doing it. That'll do. Well, they can get on with that while I'm not looking. I think that will work. I'm going to delete another house here. Down, bring that in. Another ladder there. That can be... It seems to be keeping it cool. I'm going to stop that running now. They go do other things. Things that may be a little more important. Yeah, they can't reach in here, and if they can, there's no obsidian to build it with anyway. What did we make out of obsidian that we can change? Can change. Obsidian, that's igneous rock. Granite. Oh, this piece here, this can change. Igneous rock. Over here. Up as far as you can reach. Yeah, that'll give us some back. Excellent. Back to here. Back to Gonna delete, deconstruct. No, not that one. This one. That. We're going up here. And we found another Rex satellite. But it does seem a little bit easier to get to space from here. It could bust out here and go up. Yeah. We give very little good problems. This is obviously going to leak down if we... I don't want all that in my ethanol pool. So we'll have to figure out a way around that. I think if we dig sideways when we get up here, we dig along here, we might be able to just sort of come out here. Yeah. Fill this so it falls down. That would be nice. Yeah, dig all this so that it doesn't let any liquid in. We got to find out what these are, so it won't be permanent. Whatever we build won't be permanent. We'll have to build whatever around these. Whatever. I don't want to go too close to that because they don't have suits on. Don't have any way of sort of preparing against it. It's this one you want. Yeah, there you go. See, that's pretty high. Significant hazard. They're going to go out in rads of space, but that's 125. That's 1,723. I reckon one of these is water because I can hear it. Don't know which one. One of you is water. Probably. Ah, have we done it up here? No, one more tile. Priority that up. I want to dig that. And liquid wise, yeah. Move that up. Is it necessary to move that up if we're going to change the way the water's fed? I want the water to be fed down to this one when this one wants the water. The easiest way to do that would be to take it off of this pipe, feed it here and then down. This one can say yes please, and it will have its own bit of automation wire from the pump. No, from the tank. So wherever the tank is, if the tank's here, it can join to that wire. And if it wants water, it'll say, yes, please give me some water. This will send the water. But we need something over the liquid pipe. Take it. That goes over to a tank. And then that should be it. That should be easy enough to do. We could put one of those in there. Plumbing. Yeah, liquid shut off, that thing. It will go there, like that. So if that's powered, if that's got automation to it. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we'd have to bridge over that because we don't want this tank operating it. That's the problem with putting everything in the line. Good, but it's also got bad points. Yep. Replace the igneous rock there, and probably wish we'd never bothered building that pipe because we're probably just going to link it back through there again. Yeah. Oh well. You were loved. Okay. What's that liquid pipe? Wiping over it with something. With... oh, whatever. We'll dig that pipe back out, probably. Because we'll come through here instead. Thank you. The automation needs to be snipped off, because if that tank needs water, it's going to operate that, which is going to block the water from going to it. Power-wise, that can add a little bit of power. That's all it needs. 10 watts, easy. Now we can, yeah, mop this off. We have access. Perfect. Priority mop. Get that mopped and then we can get in here. Double thick this and put the tank directly up above it like that one is. I like it like that. I know it's safe and secure and it's not going to leak anywhere. Okay, the pipes can still leak. Yeah, this is obsidian, isn't it? So That'll be a pain because we'll have to take the obsidian all the way around there to build the pipes. I'll need an obsidian pipe here. Running along there. And then that's it. Priority, build that. Yeah, there's probably nothing wrong with sticking the tank here and having the pipes just in the vacuum. Coming from the water source. But I just don't like it. I'd rather not see that. That's horrible to me. I was going to brick that in. Yeah, put a bit of power to it. Put some pipes to it. They can get the obsidian from in here now because the floor's been redone. Anyone mopped up here? Yep, they have. So I need this bit swept, please, on a very high priority. That bit can be swept on a lower one. And take that out. Once you've done that, deconstruct buildings. Yeah, just go down here. Something like that. Reach that from the ladder, so put the ladder down there as well. Okay. Let's make that all a 7. Probably going to bridge this ladder across to there. Whoa. So that when they come down here, they don't have to come all the way down, all the way across, and all the way up. You can just go straight across if they want. Fine. That's fine by me. Come down here, please. Pick up all that junk. Is this important enough to put a fire pole in? Drop a fire pole from there. That'd be much quicker for them. Or are we just going to not bother? Let's make them a fire pole, shall we? I haven't built one for a long time, so let's make a fire pole out of copper ore fire pole. Straight up to what level do we want to go to? That seems to be where they come in and out mostly. So. Go, build that. Bit of abyssalite there I want gone. We're going to have some more in a minute though, so don't worry about it too much. 1, 2, 3 to there. Well, that looks like 4, but I think it's 3. So is that set to above 500? Yep. Now we need another ladder this side, because I think I'm going to increase the height of this tile. They don't do a half tile, that'd be nice. A half tile. Now this level has gone down significantly now. As long as it doesn't break the liquid lock, we're all good. We're all good. I'm going to double thick this. I don't like the look of that. It needs to do that or something. Down there instead. Better idea to me. Bring this down. Oh, they're building fire poles, are they? No. I've given them too many 9s, I think. Probably in here doing this. Nope, they're not even doing that. Alright, they're just too busy going to and fro. Someone's coming through. Ta-da! Hi! Hygiene. Hope you've got good hygiene. What's this? Sedimentary. That's got to be got rid of. Want that out of here. That was those 2 floor tiles that randomly got made out of different material when we ran out. That's asking for more now. And when this one's built and this one's sending a signal to that, they open, want some more. It will also send a signal to this line, tell that to pump. But this line will, yeah, I don't suppose it matters. I was going to say we don't want it to go backwards down the line, but it doesn't really matter for this tank. There's only 2. If there was 3 or more, then it would be important. You don't want the water going to another place, another tank. You want all the water to be absorbed by this tank or the one that's going to be here. If it pumps water out, And then it's got nowhere to go. It's just going to sit in the pipe. You got lots to dig, so carry on digging. Certain amount of uranium we can get to without busting really in here. Beta hive disabled, food supply low. There's loads of uranium there. What do you want about? When we get a bit deeper, we'll be able to find out, I guess. Ah, toilets. Let's build another toilet there, and maybe a third one. Let's build a proper plumbed-in toilet there. Where am I looking? Plumbing. Lavatory, this one. That's that one, that's that one. That would be in the wall Bible. There you go, there's two. Build those and we'll sort the floor out and everything else later. What's going? Polluted dirt. Okay. Here's a blueprint. Don't care. Straw will do. Which is, let's mop that bit up. See what happens to this water. 26,000 germs. We needed to set that to, what was it? Egg. Smog slug egg. Can you get that out of here, please? Please. Might make them a little bit happier. We can build that a floor in here. Proper floor. Do a proper room. Dig that out. I like this one because it's more organic. The other one I kind of designed from the ground up and made it how I wanted, apart from sort of squeezing in the system to send stuff over here. Yeah, that might be why it's probably got carbon dioxide. Yes. Carbon dioxide calms the bees. It sends them to sleep, basically. Presumably a way of dealing with them. You have no suits or something. Let's come down to there. And deconstruct that. Prioritize that to ridiculously high levels. And now we should have a way when they've built the fire pole. I like the way they come in, destroy like one tile and run off. But that was really pointful doing that, wasn't it? How much diamond we got here? 2,000. This thing's been running for decades and that's all we've got. 2,000 diamond. You, sir, are a waste of time. I won't build that again. Unless they've come up and they've grabbed diamond when I've built something. Yeah, that's a strong possibility that they've they've grabbed the diamond from in there when I've built a temp shift plate or something. Woo woo! They've been properly emptied. Come on, every time they come down here to empty it, they don't do it properly. Come and do it bloody properly. Does it have that automation? What does it do? Only enable and disable. It'd be nice if it had an automation signal saying like, you know, I need venting or something. Then you could put a door up here and you could literally lock them in until it's vented. Remove that piece of ceramic. Breathability. Stop moaning about breathability, will you? Breathability is absolutely fine. Stop moaning about it. Right. Coming through here. Eventually. But that's a higher priority, I think. think he just likes digging downwards. That's all he wants to do. Down, dig down, dig. And go that way and go up. We go this way and go the super slow way. Oh no, you're getting barbecue. Fair enough. Put you a fire pole in so you can get down a bit quicker. I also want that swept up. These guys, when you get a chance. Liquid, we won't pump. Ah, great, that's a problem. Put pump in there. Yeah, we need a better power source. We definitely need power. More permanent. Ooh. Problem is that's directly in our way. Nuts. How far does that go then? You dig to say here, underneath this top block. See what's out that way. I don't mind exploring. There's another one. I didn't see that one. I don't think I did. Yeah, I did. Deconstruct all this ladderage. There, and then we'll finish that out there. Actually, might as well bridge that. Might as well make it like that. I don't know what that measures or anything, but we might be able to get a couple of good rooms in there. Slowly digging our way through the abyssalite. Once we get down here, it should speed up significantly. Start digging this out. That'll actually encourage a few dupes to get their asses down here. It'll make them dig it out faster, hopefully. Come on, game. You know you want to save. And then that'll be the second well done, whatever you want to call it. Yep, dig that out because there's, that's sedimentary. There's granite here. Dig one more and you've got granite, and then you can do the rest of the ladder. Come on, you know you want to. Don't dig up the granite and run off with it. And they're going to feed it to the slugs. No, no. Move hatches and the hatches and that are all going to eat it. Wow, it's a party down here. They're putting in the dig orders. Certainly encourages them to come down, doesn't it? They love a good dig. They're going to fill this place with chlorine because they're going to dig up all the bleach stone. Digging in such a way that they can still get down here, up and down. Go on, keep digging that ladder out. That's an important thing. Otto's bored. Otto, have you run out of steel to make? No, we're just waiting for lime. Yeah, we're definitely waiting for lime. Haven't got any in there yet. How many we got in here? 6 out of 6. One baby there, one, and a bunch of eggs now. Yeah, they're laying more eggs. It will take a little while to wind up, but they are laying more eggs. Are they still going around this way? That seems really stupid. Ladder. Don't go that way. Seems really dumb. Bleach stone. Thank you. Take the bleach stone away. Still going to mark it for sweeping. In case. Go. Dig out that section, please. Go along the top there. Go and check the fish tank now. They should have built that wall in here. Now do they still feel overcrowded and glum, which is really weird. Let's get rid of these ladders. Deconstruct. How would we get the fish? There's only 3 left. They should hatch soon. We go like that and we snip that off. Doesn't send any more eggs that way yet. How much room have you got now? Wild over. Why are you wild? Overcrowded and glum. You shouldn't be overcrowded. You've got tons of space. I reckon it is this. Even though that's not part of the room. Something to do with this. Build a wall back in there again. And we can get rid of this one. It'll be the correct size again. We'll have to build a feeder this side. Means that won't be able to reach it. We'll have to move that. And move that. Because that was deliberately done to make sure it could reach. Well, that's if we want the feeder fed or filled automatically. I think we were feeding it anyway. The dupes are doing it. When that door's open, they're running to it. Feed it. Because they're taking these seeds. I don't think that's going to make any difference, really. The dupes are still going to do it. We'll just have to move the fish feeder to this side. I think you can't overwrite ladders then. I'm going to try it. We'll move the fish feeder. When these eggs... Well, actually, no. We can allow the eggs to drop in. Right. Because the sweeper will put them in there. They won't go anywhere until we reattach that. We won't reattach that until we put a tile in. Now, we can actually get rid of this fish feeder, deconstruct it. Copy one over to there. Yeah, now it fits. Rather that was in the middle. It doesn't look right there, does it? Let's bring a ladder down there. Get rid of this plastic ladder instead. Yeah, those eggs will get swept away pretty sharpish as soon as they drop in. Plop. Cat sweepers are catching them before they hit the ground. They've gone. They won't go anywhere yet because we've snipped the pipe. And deconstruct. Those ones. Make sure we're not damaging anything that we shouldn't be. Think so. We're going to put our mesh tile. Well, mesh one. We'll make it out mesh. Yeah. Get rid of that. Get rid of that one. Perfect. Then we can put the fish feeder there. Plastic falling in here and blossoms it. Uh oh. We want that fish feeder put in before they eat it all. Come on. Come on, do it. Quick, quick. Everybody chop. Gin. Where's everybody got? Look at how many sweetles have appeared. My God. They're not even being fed. These buggers are just crazy. They're the easiest thing to breed in the world. Right, now we need our fish feeder back. Under food, isn't it? Fish feeder? Because of course it will. That's more like it. Put it there. This thing can't quite reach. Now, it could reach if we swung it around and put it there, I think. We wouldn't be able to reach this. We'd have to move that along by one. Be able to reach that. What's in there? The knot gate. Okay. See something green in there. I was like, what the hell's that? A knot gate. So the doors will still work exactly the same. It's fine. They can flubber over and fish feeder and flop in. Flubber is the technical term. These fuckers are overcrowded and cramped. Why are you overcrowded? I don't understand it. How are you breathing? Are you just breathing in that little gap? Oh, he's clever. Boom. Did that work? Are they still overcrowded? Cramped. Well, that's a bloody shame, isn't it? We're going to turn it down to 2. 20? No. 2. Let's stay at 2. No, I didn't press it right. No. 2, yeah. So, we're going to kill another one of you. Murderers. One of you's getting murdered. That's got to be set to... what are we feeding them again? I forgot. These seeds down here. Blossom seeds. Can someone put those blossom seeds back in there again? Thanks. And get the rest of them as well. Only a little bit left, I think. 8.75. So are you happy now? No, overcrowded and glum. Overcrowded and glum. Well, this doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You've got more water space to swim around in than I've ever given a fish in its life. Overcrowded and glum. Crazy. Comfortable with the size of its room? It's got loads of space. Does not make sense. Unless it doesn't like mesh tiles. Well, if it doesn't like mesh tiles, we'll find out, won't we? Right over them all. You go. You don't like mesh tiles. Maybe it doesn't like having... No, I don't know. It's got loads of space. Oh, we'll brick it up. Learn not to use mesh tiles. Technically have less room because airflow tiles are well, they repel water. You can see the gap. Technically have less room. Not trapped any fish in the tiles, have I? No. What were you two, huh? Your problem. Glum and overcrowded. I read something so ridiculous. Let's go down here by 3. We might as well go down by 4. No reason why not to. Pull that one out. Well, they managed to climb down and carry on, so that's brilliant. What about you, pal? Are you getting wrangled? Yeah, let's wrangle you up. You can go in the system. Stop staying there. They've already grabbed out the stuff. So we need to dig this out and put a tank in. Right, so we need to dig to... What's the temperature like over there? Can we dig this out? This bit we can. We're going to dig that along to there. And we might as well wait until we get down to it. No rush. That, because otherwise we won't be able to reach stuff. Have to build weird ladder things and stuff around. Submit a bioscan. Don't worry, nobody needs to know. And there's a table. Demolish that. The door is open. Now we can deconstruct that. Should have checked that wasn't super pressurized. that does happen. As we found out ages ago when we did that, we released a huge cloud of carbon dioxide. Well, he's been tied up. That's good. Come down one more tile because I want to double thick this. That seems nice. I like it. Now I can relax and I can get rid of this. Goodbye. Goodbye, my tank. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the tank for me. Or not. Hey. What we got in here that we can build out of? Anything? Granite. Okay, well, we're going to make some tiles out of granite. We're going to go up there. Boom. We're also going to build them in there, but when we reach it, we're going to build in there. Going to dig all this crap out. You reach that? Yes, you can. Oh, that's so much more satisfying. Let's build some granite tiles on there as well. That looks awfully thin with all this water above it in my vacuum of space. Poke shell's been picked up. He's gone. This liquid pipage will have to go. Yeah, it's got to go. Deconstruct it. Got to go. That's just... I don't like it. No, didn't like it. Couldn't do it. This is better. This is much better. I'm going to increase the chances of this side getting done. That's where I want to go next. Increase the chances of that getting done. That sand will just fall down. Well, you did that with no hands. Well done, Ellie. Look, Ma, no hands. Stone hatches are starving to death. Oh well. They're gonna. Need them only really for their shells now. We don't really use the coal. There'll be some junk to clean up when we're finished. We'll probably coming in here because I put a high priority and they looked at it and went, "Ooh, we got to do that." So now they're leaving. No, come back. Stay in here. Got digging to do in here and stuff to do in here. Yeah. We got to shave one more layer off of this. Liquid's coming in. Pouring down. Fine. And then we got to build. Well, we'll use the granite because that's in the local area. So there, actually, we'll go right up to there. We can't get to it yet, but we'll go up to there. Just leave the abyssalite. It's super good at the job. Another ladder in here, please. Insulated tile's got to go. That's beautiful. Yeah, this one's going to be too thick. That's not even too thick there. So, liquid pipage. Got to get to this so we can increase that out to wherever we're going to go. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Did I make that out of? Ooh, obsidians. Yeah, that'll make them bring it round here anyway, so if we don't actually use it. Perfect. I like it. Thank you very much indeed. You can even dig into there and finish that bit off. Then we're going to put our liquid tank, which is not under there. It's under there. Output will be right there. So that will go into there. Like that. Much nicer, much neater. And we'll get rid of that. Should have done that before we put the tile in, then it would have popped upwards. Right where we want to use it. Well, never mind. Didn't do it. Didn't do it. Yep, come on. You got pipes to lay. Get to that, so dig that out. Someone's got to come in here to do this. Come on, somebody. All these made of steel. Don't need the steel yet. How much obsidian do we have? 1,602. Not as much as it sounds. It sounds like a lot. Not. Well, there's a lot more water up there than I thought. Yeah, well done. Now get on with it. Well done. Clap, clap. Now get on with it. So liquid pipage. Got to go into this tank. Something along those lines will be fine. If there's any obsidian to get, filled it with. It says it's obsidian, so there must have been enough. Yeah, the inside tile is granite. Pipe. Some bits around here to pick up. Raw minerals. I want to make one more there just to make that look a bit thicker. Solid. Similar thing in here. I'll brick this up. We need to send the automation for that thing. That needs to go up and across. Well, we'll follow the pipe because it's easier. Go down to that. And it's frozen in time and space again. So I'll get both of them running in a nice fashion. I think what I'll do, just as a just to be careful, just in case I do something wrong or I forget to check, I'll have a second tank here. This liquid pipe. We do. And that's just in case I don't set it right. For some reason, it turns off too soon or something or the automation goes funky. Which is the thing, it does happen occasionally. Automation goes a bit funky and it sends too much water. Probably that I would have set it wrong if that's the case. We could just extend this pipe and put a vent on the end instead of another tank, and it would just drip out any excess water in this room. I'd rather not do that. We could just link it to this, send it into the oil well. Somebody take this obsidian away, will you? And take this bit of sedimentary out of it. What's this one set to? Above 200k. Make it go a bit higher than 200. Let's make it 300. Copy settings to this one. Yeah, nice. I'm tempted just to dig this out now. It doesn't really need to be there. Instead of making it 3 high, you could just dig it out. What we could do is dig the top one out, let it pump so that it really fills this right up, this whole area right up. And we could remove this tile and build one here. That'll push it all up. And we could get rid of the other one. It would be similar to that one. Very similar in design. Yeah, that's all right. If we wanted to keep this in the solid tiles and not come out here, we could go out there, up and round to there. Not going to do it now, but that'll be something when we've got more obsidian and stuff we could do. They dig some obsidian out and send it over here. Definitely do that. No way to make obsidian. You can get obsidian from space later. But we need to get this running first because we're running low on crude oil. We're really using it fast. So 2 of these will be more than we're using. So that'll be fine. And go get the last one at a later date. We're only making 500 at the moment. As our steam power thing cools, it'll generate less and less power. Quite high, it's 196. It's still pretty hot. Even though it's solidified, it's still pretty hot. Because they're dormant for such long times. Well, I know, I'll stick it right in the middle of 2 volcanoes. Perhaps possibly even 3 volcanoes. No, it's still used up all the heat. Not all of it, but a lot of heat very quickly. Heating water is very difficult. It uses a lot up. So that is nearly done. There's one more pipe to lay. This automation thing saying, yes, please send me some water. So I need to fill that tank with water, actually. Yeah, so we'll copy the settings off this one. There. That water actually coming to this? No, because see, because this isn't on, like blocked, because that pipe isn't done, it's going into this tank, which is wrong. We need to turn that automation off until that pipe is laid. Yeah. That little bit of water will just go in that tank, that's fine. Copied the same automation onto this one, so should be. Problem is when this goes green, you know, when this goes green, you need a buffer on it. Reason being, I'll let that empty. A little bit's come through. Oh, there's one bit which is waiting there probably. But what it is this will go. This one will go green when it needs some water, which will trigger that. Then the water gets in there and it says, right, I've had enough water, and the pipe empties out into there, which is fine. But if this one says, yes, please, I need some water, by the time the water's got there and it goes, yeah, I've got enough, and it stops, where's that water going to go? It's going to turn that off, and the water's all going to try and go in here. So it's going to back up down the pipe eventually. This tank will fill, the water will back up down the pipe, and that's not nice. What you need is a buffer on this one to say, yes, I need this, but keep this gate open for a bit longer to empty the pipe. We're going to snip it right here, and we're going to stick a buffer in there before we run it, and the buffer goes green when it's green, and it stays green until the timer is up. So we've got to decide how long we want to make that timer. How long does it take for the rest of the water to drain out of here into there? Find out after the break. No. Come on. Build it. Otto's coming to build it because he's bored. Then I shall go to bed because I'm tired. What about bored? Tired. Bored? Just tired. Dig that bit out. They've dug up here. Right. Swept up all the abyssalite or whatever it is. Stuff. That goes off gassing. Bleach stones. Build it. Don't do that. I hate it when they do that. Might break that in a bit more, you know. Just go right up to there. I think it looks better. Is anyone ever going to pick that polluted water up and get rid of it. Pop over to Urk, see whether they're idle or whether they're doing anything. We will come down right the way to the bottom there. We will dig out all of this. I believe that will be our little tank, so to speak, for ethanol. We'll dig into all these pockets and just send it down there. Now we need to try and get into here without getting, you know, I want to dig down there very quickly when we come through so that any water will go in here and not down here. Perfect. I like it. There's hydroponic farms in here, wall pots in here. There's carbon dioxide in here, so there's no bees to attack us. Could get in there. It's so cold, the chlorine's just liquid chlorine. Even the carbon dioxide is liquid carbon dioxide. As soon as we get in there, it'll warm up. Dig there, please. I would like to see what this is. Dig that out. And do that bit as well. I'll give you some obsidian to send next door. Now, this all needs sweeping too, doesn't it? Doesn't need to be on a high priority. Ah, wrong button. That wasn't it either. What was it? Choose the blueprint. Ah, okay. Yeah, you can have some mirth leaves. I don't care. No power again. Yeah, we definitely need to do something. Oh, that's an interesting one. An eye. What's that? Oh. That's going to be difficult to dig around that baby. And there's another polluted one up there. Cool salt slush geyser. Brine. What are you? Polluted water. That's brine and polluted water. Reiki. No, I don't think we can dig up that way to put power in. Dig up here we could do if we, but I don't want to mix the waters if possible. Have to drain that water this way or something before we do it. I don't know. We just have to power up this way, I think, for now. Come up into space. Avoid this water in this one. Now, come up, say here, right on this edge. Ladder. Put a ladder in. So we can see it sort of like there. And maybe, yeah, that links across. We can dig out that. Still got like a tile above our heads a little bit. If it doesn't drop, no, it's a bit light, it shouldn't. And we'll get back to Lavini, which is still dripping everywhere. But doing too bad, are we? No. That. Don't dig things up because it's a waste of time. Right. We need to put in sort of like a, I don't know, we'll make it 30 seconds and see how that does. Okay, we'll make it really long and we'll time it ourselves. Make it 60 seconds. Plenty. Then we can reconnect this automation that says send me some water. And that should start pumping water now. Disable by automation. Ah, we haven't done it properly yet, have we? No. Yet. Bit more to do. Let's just brick this in. The other side. Just want to double thick that. Okay, so I'll also probably do that as well. Yeah. So when this says yes, send me some water, we've got to connect to this automation wire as well. That activates it. We turn that on and activate this. So we've kind of got to go. That should do it. So We can now connect that. That will tell that to start pumping water. Water now begins to pump. This is active because this tank needs it. We need this to be active long enough to empty this pipe once the signal stops. So we can't connect it like that. No, we can't. What we need it to do is carry on activating this to empty the pipe. And if it can't, because it will be activating that as well, we want this one to activate that. Then we need a second signal that doesn't activate like that. We do. We kind of need to put that in here instead. We can connect before it. I will snip that off. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever. But basically this signal is sending the signal to there and to there. So it's, if we extend it, it's just going to carry on sending more water. We need this signal to be to stop. But this one carries on operating this to empty the pipe. All the water's now going into this tank because this is off. What we need to do, get our buffer gate, put it right there would be beautiful. Thank you. You're a bit stuck up there, aren't you? Something there you can build with. Apparently there is. Bit of granite there. You can build your way out, Ash can. Before you get hungry, want some lunch. No, there's no more. Abyssalite. Sedimentary. Make it out of sedimentary if you want. I don't mind. Sedimentary is that one. Build that. Now you can escape. Well done you. Well, we're going to carry on building this up. Build that up. We'll probably cancel that one so they can actually escape this time. Right, so we can get rid of this buffer gate, deconstruct you. We'll reconnect the automation wire through it. Buffer gate should be getting deconstructed. And this buffer gate should be getting constructed. Come on, come here. And then I want to snip. No, that's not snip. I want to snip inside that buffer gate so it connects and comes out on the side. Then we can connect these two bits together. No, we can't, because when this... here's the tricky bit, right? That's why we can't do that. Because when this tank asks for some water, we don't want the signal from this one feeding back into here. Feeding into this one as well. That would be terrible. We need to make sure it feeds into here. This one can't feed back. We don't want this one feeding into this line, do we? There is a way to stop it doing that. I call it the not gate. Basically build two knots, so the signal's still the same. It goes off and then back on again. How can we build it? Like that. Like that. That's the not gate. Then we can connect it there. And nothing will happen. Signal can't go back. This one could power this one, but hang on, that's not going to work. Right, that's not going to work how I want it to. Not going to work out. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Reconnect. Now see lots of water pouring down. Something's going on. Now the reason that's not going to work is because when this triggers, it's going to trigger upwards there. Needs to do the... needs to connect... Yeah, right, let's unsnip that. We need to connect to this. Okay, we do the not, but in a different place. Do there and there with the knots. And this tank can connect to there. It's exactly the same as that. No signal can go back through this. When we connect, perhaps we need the not here actually. Connect after that. Yeah, that would work. put this connector right up here if we wanted to and have lots of space to work with. I'm sure we can squeeze it in. Don't know if I want them to build that. When this sends a signal, says yes please want some water, it's got to turn this on, but it's also got to turn this on. When this one says yes, it doesn't want to touch that. That's got to be a separate thing. I don't want it feeding back. Yeah, if we put the knots here, that could then connect up there, and it's not going to connect back, is it? Then it's only going to... it's still going to connect that. The extra 20 seconds. I don't want it to do that. I want to do this for the 20 seconds. Need a separate signal coming out of here. That. Ah, so what we've got to do... Snip that there. That one can be connected in that way. We'll get rid of this bridge. No. Okay. That will work, but it's a bit weird. Just to stop the signal coming back. I think it will work. Rain's trying to figure it out. Whoa. We'll do that, and we'll snip that one, and snip that. When they're built, that will stop any signal after that coming back down the line. This one will be able to reconnect up there. The tank. And yes, please give me some water. It won't affect any of this. Signal can't go back down the line. That way we can connect it there and it won't matter because it won't come back. Hang on, that's not right, is it? Quite right. Yeah, it is. Because we got rid of it. Yeah, we moved it up here. So, when this wants water, it will just trigger up here. Fine, that'll run that and it will fill up. And this one wants water, it will trigger that to open. And it will also trigger that to open. Signal won't be able to come back. It doesn't matter if it affects this one. We could put another not here if you didn't want it to affect this one. No, it really doesn't matter. Affects that one or not. Because this gate will be open, so all the water that passes will end up going through that way. Must have been a little bit in the pipe because it triggered. I think that should work. But hopefully. Let's set that to 20 seconds. No, set it to 60 and we'll just watch it and see if it works. Right, need to connect that now. That should trigger that. That's triggered this thing, so any water coming towards this tank will go up here. That will take priority. That will take it off the tank, off the pipe, off the line, our main flow. We'd take it up, put it round there. I mean, if this one triggers in the middle of it, it'll have to wait until that's finished. When that turns off, then it can have some water, but it will just carry on saying, give me water, give me water. It'll keep this line going. It won't make any difference. Water will still come down here to this one. When this one's full, that will shut off, and then the water can carry on into this one. And as usual, check the automation now. Went in. This has got to get to 50% full before... oh, it's flowing straight into the machine. I didn't realise that. Oh, I'd snipped it off. Usually I do. Wait until it's got a decent amount of water in it before I turn it on. But never mind. It's running now. Let it run. The output water is connected. Output crude, I mean, is connected. That should be set the same. That should fill up now. 300. You could put a tile there, push all this crude up, and then delete that one, and that should still create a lock. Similar to this design here. Tile that's run a bit and given us some liquid. I don't want to mess around with that. Put a tile there and make that look a bit thicker. It's still going. Yeah, it's still filling up the tank. Nearly got 1,000. We got to get to 2,500 before it should turn off. Bit to go. To go yet. Oh, it's pouring out. Oh, Ellie, you're getting stuck. He's a bit lost for choice. Know what to do. Yeah. Now she's on the case. Now she knows what she's at. We can dig that layer off as well. In here and dig all this out. Then we got to find something to do with this salt water. Pump it somewhere because I don't want it here. How much we got? 1,500, 350, 360, 370. It's fairly fast. Once it's got its full, take a bit longer to do. Hopefully this one won't trigger. This will be powering it, so it'll be powering back here, so we can't tell. It's actually ready for more. Should be good for a little while. Give it to He's sweeping up and tidying up. Good, good. All these, please. Need you to dig through here, but I don't know if any of this is going to fall. Want a bit of a lip there if I can. Yeah, we'll get through there. Actually, we could just ladder down the other side, couldn't we? Or ladder in. Ladder in, and then that way we can build that up a bit. That out. Yeah, that gives them something to do, doesn't it? Back to Lavini. Is our tank getting full yet? Are we getting close? We want our automation on. When the tank gets to half full, which is 2,500, that should stop. This shall stay open for another minute. Be way longer than it needs to clear that, so we can lower that. That's what we're watching for. If we see if it works properly. The signal, if this one does ask for more, it can't go back down the line because we put this reverse. Uno reverse. So here we go. That should turn off now. As this is ticking away, we need to look at the liquid pipe now and see how long it is when that empties the pipe, at least to this point. Then we can pause it and we can look at the timing. Set it accordingly to whatever that time was. Just to empty this bit of pipe. I want the last piece through. Maybe a couple of extra spaces. Just 1, 2. Boom. Now we go back to that view. And we look on here. You see how much time is left? About half, yeah. I don't know how long in actual time that is, but it looks about halfway. Just under half. Maybe 30 seconds will be plenty. 30 seconds should be plenty in future. That's what we'll set it to, and that should be what it gets. Hopefully that will work correctly. Now we need a ladder in here, I think, to get dig all this out. We don't have a ladder, we're just going to be messing around, pumping and whatever, and I can't be bothered. Do that right now. Ah, look at this. We got liquids. Liquids are coming. I'm tempted to put a tile there now. Push that up. Would that work? I don't know. I'm too scared to do it. Don't be scared. Once this gets more full, we'll delete these two, I think. There's 137. Also, we got 231 all the way along. Yeah, that's fine. Delete these now. And that should just merge together. Then hopefully. I just don't want this spreading out. I want this to completely merge together. Maybe we should wait. So keen to grab all the granite, aren't we? For this. Anything like that. Those tiles. Even though they're actually quite pretty. You like them? Positive decor. Tile 33, 3, and light fixture. Held over it says 0, but if you hold next to it, it actually tells you. That's a bit weird. I think we're going to have to put a pump down here and get all this out. That's ready to harvest, so let's do that. And that's ready to dig, so let's do that. Ready to destroy, so let's do that. Let's just do a bit of everything. Whatever's got to be done, do it. That will take a while before that's ready to call for more water. Got up quite high, didn't it? 2,800. Before it ran out of water. This is now restocking from up here. And we can deconstruct. We'll do all the way along there. Level down. Ah, this thing can vent at last. This spike seems to have worked quite well, doesn't it? Not sure. Maybe it was something else, but it feels like it's worked. I want to bring this up to the same level as that. Boom, boom, like that. Boom, boom. Liquid pipe trapped in this floor, isn't there, that we could get out? There's a bit of obsidian laying there. That's got to be set to above 2 billion. Right, 20,000 then, but that's fine. I'm too nervous. Do the top one. We do that one. Get rid of the ladders then. We wouldn't need those. Be swept out. Could be any crap in here. Nothing. Bit there. A crumb to sweep up there. We want to see if this one's working. Cooling out. We could put the knots there as well. Might do that. Just, well, I'd like to be able to see at a glance if it's looking water. It's not necessary. If you had a third one on the chain, then yes, you would need kind of each one to request and it gets water. Demolished. Demolished. To here and get all this. Oh, that's not dig, is it? Dig. And yeah, they can get that from there. That's fine, fine, fine by me. Get down here and pick up this bleach stone, would you? Bring it away. Or take it away. Or and as we get this place dug out, I think that will be the end of this episode very shortly. Super tired. We got the other one running, that's the main thing, that's what I wanted to do. Oh, that's set to bleach stone, of course it is. That out. And this room's got to fill up to there, so I think we've got to alter this. Otherwise it's going to look terrible, it's going to overflow. Floor goes to there, then it goes up by 3. Floor goes to there, then it goes up by 3. Now, we could move this along. Do that. Yeah, I think we could. Sure, we can delete that. Yeah. Before that needs venting, if we put a tile here, we'll be able to bring this up at the same level as the floor. Yeah, let's just take a risk. Go for it. You let out all this natural gas, the whole map goes boom. Okay? So don't, please. Ooh, nice laser beam, Ellie. I like it. Another one. Oh, work it. Purple. Purple beams of doom. You actually don't get any resources back for those. Very clever. You can destroy it, but you're not getting free shit. Nope, nope, nope. Sorry. Uh-oh. That pipe, oh, that piece is gone now. Deconstruct it. See how this looks. When it fills up more, we'll probably brick that one in. And maybe take these out and move the ladder back one. Double thick this, because it does look a bit spindly. Spindly and thin. I like it to be chunky. Chunky and thick. We could remove, say, that one. That one. That one. Drop in the ladder there. Oh, don't do it now, because then you'll want to move the pipes and everything. No, no, no. I know what you're like. I'm already thinking of running the pipes around this way. They're in the floor here. And down here. I don't know how much pipe we... How much... Not enough. We could deconstruct this and get that materials back. That makes sense. Connect to this one instead. So we can run it along here. Down, over, down, in. It stays in the pipe all the time. In the wall all the time. Yeah. No, none of this weird bridgy businesses. Lovely. I might put this pipe up here and I run it along in the wall there. So in the tile. The only bit that will be there will be that. We can stop them using that if we want to by removing the ladder. I can't drop out of it. There's nothing to land on. Actually, a pinch of pepper plant growing out of that tile. I don't know how he's doing it, but he is. Oh, I feel sorry for him. Don't kill him. Killed all the others. Yeah. How hot was that? Pretty flipping hot, wasn't it? Not bad. We can dig out that one. Might be able to replace those 3 from there. I'm not sure. We'll find out, I guess. Damage overheated. What's overheating? Thermal aquatune. Ah, yeah, this one. I had a feeling it might. That thing not cooling very well, and it's. Yeah. Send a green signal if it's below. Whatever that is, that should stop it from running. Don't run anymore. Yeah, it's just going to get overheat. I want to come in here anyway. I want to get some of that steam out. It couldn't cool it properly because there was too much water. Never had a chance. Right, we should now be pumping in here now. This should be coming up, dripping into there, and that should be pumping it out to there. When the second one gets running, we should have a lot more than this coming in. They should be running a lot more frequently. I might do that idea I said about where we just put our thing here. Instead of dripping it all in there, we just drip some of it in there. The rest of it just goes straight to the tank. Makes sense to me. So we want one of these liquid valves. And there, that way around? Yeah, that way around will do. Right. Nip it there. Then some of it can go that way. Some of it will go this way, and the rest of it will just back up in the pipe, and it will have to go that way because it won't have a choice. Oh, we could do it that way, couldn't we? We could let it go into there, come out of there and go there. And if it can't go in there, it jumps back over this way. Put a bit there. A bridge going downwards. That would work. Looks a bit odd, but it would try to go in there. Oh, hang on a minute. It's got to come from this pipe. It's got to go in there and out. I'm not sure. That would be set to say, I don't know, 1,000 grams a second, whatever that needs. But to keep this cool so this can run, that's fine. Then if we block that, so it's coming up here, we put a... how could we do it? Not sure yet. Sure, I'll think of something. So it comes up here, it goes in there, it's throttled up, but then it backs up. So you need a bridge here. Then it can't go through there because it's throttled. Right, so you need a bridge here. So it bridges over, it comes in there, it can't go through there, so it flows back this way. Rid of that bridge again. I'll get rid of the wrong bridge, will you? Probably. That'll make this stay hotter, because we'll only be putting like 1,000 grams in it when it runs. But it should be enough to keep it cool enough. I don't want it too cold, because I want to be able to cook the poke shells. And they get put in there. Not that they seem to be being put in here very much, even with all that food. They don't seem to be being put in here very much, do they? Right. The liquid comes up here. We're going to make it like an overflow. It's going to go to, say, there. That'll be perfect. Then it will go into there and out of there, right? Right. Already been set. Won't do it yet. It's got to be built very quickly. Come on, hurry up. Chop, chop. I want to go to bed. Good. Marco needs sleep. Come on. Come on, build it, Gene. You know you want to. Where are you coming from, Gene? There you are. I'll snip that right there. That will carry on up. Now, before the next lot comes up, we'll save the game. Thanks very much, game. We'll save. That's me drumming my fingers on the table, waiting for the game save to finish. Are you done? Are you done? Thank you very much. Now we'll grab the snipper tool. Snip right there. We'll put that in. Take it out. That will be held up. Come through there like that, and we'll cancel any pipe builds that we don't want. That will be like an overflow. It will come through here. And it will flow through there at 1,000 grams, and it will fill this. The rest of it goes into the tank. That's just perfect. But I don't think I like this bridging onto it. I want it to just drip in here separate. The only way to get to that would be to maybe dig through here again, come inside and just put a pipe here with a vent. Or we could share that one, which means digging all the way over there to... No, that's pointless. There it comes. Comes out of there at 5k, because that's what this pumps when it's running. It pumps 5k. It gets cooled by the steam turbines, and this should add to it. When this is running full pipe, it's not going to be able to do that. So it's going to need to drip in here on its own. That's going to be bad. Shouldn't really put it like that. I think the only way to do it would be to bust in, and then add a vent right here and just pop it through. We could share that one. Never mind. That won't work when this is running full packets. When there's 3 of them coming in. Won't work. There's 2 at the moment, winding up slowly. I don't know if this is going to be enough on rip. Very low, doesn't it? 1,000 grams. More than this thing makes. This thing runs 298 grams per second when it's running, which is an average of 175 grams a second. Got to go by what it runs normally, but I think it never stops, so it either runs at that or that. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, it's dripping in here, and we want to keep this below temperature so it doesn't burst our pump. That is enough from me for one day. I will see you soon. The next thrilling installment. Oil well heaven. Well, maybe not. I'll do something else next time. Whenever that is, I will catch you then. If you're watching this later on YouTube, thank you for watching. I would really appreciate a subscribe again, and a like if you like the episode. I'll see you next time. Thank you for coming. Thanks for joining me. Marco, out.